fuzzy still.
Fuzzy Wuzzy?
Yeah.
Fuzzy was a... What was the word? Fuzzy Wuzzy was a fuzzy Wuzzy.
Is that good?
Wait. Yeah.
That's good?
Yeah.
You could hear things.
You can hear things.
Things are being heard.
You
And
can hear
being
things.
recorded today on the next episode of
Yeah.
TBD.
Yeah.
We missed last week because of the quarantine.
Because stinky.
I just want to blame the quarantine. I think you can just blame the quarantine
I
for
think you just
anything.
blame the quarantine. Yeah. Anything can work.
It's like I don't got time. I'm going quarantine.
It's because of quarantine.
It is because
Easy.
of quarantine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I
Damn.
blame it.
Yo, you know the craziest thing about this
What?
quarantine for it? No barbershop.
I mean, I could learn how to cut my hair.
But at what point are you gonna be like, all right, I gotta cut my hair myself?
A long time.
Oh, so
Yeah, it's gonna be a long time. It's got to be long enough for me to be like,
I'm cutting my hair right now.
yeah,
You're gonna wake up in the morning, look at yourself in the mirror, and be like,
yeah,
You're gonna be like,
I gotta
ew.
done did this.
yeah.
You're gonna be like, ew. Why am I doing this to myself? I'm playing game.
Last time you were flaming Melvin for that though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I can't play a game either.
Uh huh.
This game is actually fun though.
Yeah, but you're making fun of him for it though.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Momon's dumb. Because he made fun of me first.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did.
For what?
For having games on my phone.
No, I'm saying you made fun of me on a podcast last time.
Yeah.
Because he was on his phone, and you were like, "Oh my god, he's on his phone."
Yeah. Now look at you. You're on your phone.
I thought you were talking about like having games on your phone.
No, I don't care about that.
Do you have games on your phone?
I got games on my phone.
I
Really?
got games on my phone.
I haven't played a mobile game in a long time.
They're basically flash
trash.
games.
They're trash.
No, flash games are better.
Yeah, they're worse flash
You ever go
games.
back on Armor games, Crazy Monkey games?
We win on... What did we go on? Armor games? Or
I went on Stick Page.
Stick page. That's it's still up.
Yeah.
Damn.
Still up.
It looks exactly the same.
That's crazy. He's like, if it don't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah,
Just-
pretty much. And I was like, all right, yo.
That's
fun.
crazy.
I played Bowman too.
Bowman too.
Still like the most popular game. on the
It still is?
website. Yeah.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. But I think Armor games still's got it going. They got like new
Armor
games.
games and
Addicting games.
Addicting games.
Oh,
there we
addicting
go,
games.
yeah.
Damn, Crazy Monkey games. What
Crazy
else?
Monkey Games. Is it still up? Crazy Monkey Games?
Yeah, it's got to be
Do
up.
you think I could look it up on my
Yeah, look it up
phone?
on your phone. Maybe it'll come up.
It's gonna be like, you can't play it on mobile.
Yeah. No, or they're like, download our app.
Crazy Monkey Games.
Download our Crazy Monkey Games app.
Crazy Monkey app.
Honestly, if they had an app, yo, they haven't updated this logo since 2003.
Yeah, it's the same guy. Damn.
Is he?
You
Wait,
should-
does he have a freaking mask on?
No.
Oh,
What?
I thought he had a mask.
How do you
I-
not remember the monkey?
No, I
from
remember
Crazy
the monkey. I'm saying it
Games?
like from my angle. It looked
I
like
can
he had,
show
like,
I can
a
show the
mask
people that are
on.
watching
I was
how
gonna
it
say.
looks.
Crazy Monkey Games.
This is our childhood right here.
Yeah.
Amazon.
Wow. Thing Arena Pro is still on here. Do you remember Thing Arena?
Remember
What?
Raze?
Thing?
Arena.
What was that one again? Was it the little? Oh no. Remember Interactive Buddy?
Yeah.
That's how it looks
Yeah.
for all you people that wanna.
Hey, all you people.
Yeah.
If you
It's
want to go back
crazy.
on and
Yeah.
relive the old times. When
If
it
they
was-
even remember this, there's probably some
nothing else to do.
there's probably some Zoomers that don't know about this.
Yeah, that's true. That's crazy. That's sad.
The top rated game right now is Raze.
Crush the
Yeah,
Castle.
Raze has been up there forever.
Yeah.
Crush the Castle was
What is that
basically
game? Is that a game? Is it a
What?
yield game that you remember?
Yeah, that's like, imagine like Quake, but just side to side.
It's a side to side. Oh, maybe I played this. I can't even remember this game.
Adrenaline Challenge.
Remember
Oh
Interactive
my
Buddy?
God.
Yeah, that was
I
the dumbest
do.
game ever.
Yeah, you're literally just torturing somebody.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
kind of like.
but there was like other games where you actually torture people.
Oh yeah, of course, on Newgrounds and stuff like
Yeah.
that. Pandemic 2. I didn't know there was a Pandemic 2.
But see, Interactive Buddy, you could be nice to him.
Yeah.
Like you had that
Oh
option.
yeah, you could tickle him. and
Yeah,
stuff.
you could.
It's kind of weird. Thing Arena 3. Wait, well, how did Thing Arena look?
Thing was the game.
I forgot what it looked like. What did it look like?
Remember, it
I
was
don't
like
even- I don't even
Madness
know how to
Combat
describe it.
people.
It's kind of like Madness Combat people.
Like
yeah,
they had
no
like the floating,
limbs.
yeah,
Oh,
no
okay.
limbs.
Thing Arena.
Thing Arena. I feel like that definitely
You
rings a
definitely
bell.
played
I
that.
Probably did.
1000%.
Oh yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
That was the game right there.
Yeah.
Then there was the cheat codes where you shoot people. Oh hell yeah! Oh my god!
I'm about to play that game right now.
Yeah.
I'm about to play Adrenaline Challenge when I'm.
Let's
when
play
I'm
some
done.
Thing.
Thing
Yeah,
Thing.
Apex.
Thing
Two.
Thing. Was it the same people that made the
I don't think
Madness
so.
Combat?
I think
Madness
it was different.
They probably just got inspiration.
Yeah.
There were so many guns in that game.
Because
I
Madness
remember.
Combat was huge back in the
Is-
day.
Flash
It
game.
still is.
Not really.
Not really.
Unfortunately, he just
But
came out with episode 11
Of what?
of Madness Combat like last year.
That's like the modern day.
And
Like-
it's still not done.
Last year, and it's still not done. Can you believe that?
It's the modern day.
That guy gotta hurry up.
I don't even know.
It's just they're making a game.
I know.
Yeah,
He's
so-
making a game, like a
A 3D game. He's releasing on Steam.
multi-plat.
On just Steam.
What's it? Do you know
But
what
it's
it's called?
multiplayer.
Is it
What is it
Madness?
called?
Project
Nexus.
Nexus.
Wait, wasn't that?
Madness Project Nexus.
Wait, wasn't that the
They-
game that they had on Flash?
Yeah, yeah.
but
But
now they're making like a.
Didn't they call it
3D
Nexus 2 there too, though?
they called it Nexus 2, but they changed the name to just Nexus, like Project Nexus.
Yeah.
The Flash version is called something else now.
Yo, I remember on that Flash game, I used to go into like the hacked sites, and I used to just like.
Yo,
you
Stick
remember
Arena?
that?
You remember Stick Arena?
Yeah, I do.
Did you
remember.
guys
I was
mention
about to
Stick
say
Arena earlier?
Arena.
No.
No, we said Stick Page, and I was
Stick-
thinking
do you
about
remember
Stick
Stick
Arena.
Arena?
Stick Arena was.
Do you remember
crazy.
that? That game was
Yeah.
actually really good.
Yeah, it was really
Yo,
good.
the hammer was the
Like,
craziest
the hammer,
thing
yeah, it
in
was
that.
one shot kill.
You have to get
Yep.
the timing right, though.
Yeah.
I hacked in that game.
Timing right, and also like the distance. You had to like. I mean, I did too. Like, people got done mad when I was like, I thought there was a roach under me. Not gonna lie. I saw that bug over there. I was like, nah.
He's gonna be like, I'm out of here.
No, but I remember people people get so mad because you're like wall hacking, you're flying around the thing.
I feel like if you're hacking. See, my thing is, if you're hacking, you might as well just let everybody know you're hacking. Like,
Yeah,
don't
like,
try to be subtle with it.
don't
Fly
hide
through
it.
the walls, have infinite ammo, just be
Yeah,
ridiculous, be like over the
exactly.
top because it's like it's hilarious when that
I
happens.
feel like you should be over the top, but don't be too over the top.
Yeah.
Where like you're standing in one spot and just killing everybody on the
Mhm.
map. Like you should wall hack. You should go.
Yeah. Go through the like stab people through the
Yeah,
walls and
but you
stuff.
shouldn't shoot people through the walls.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just stab people.
Yeah, it's funny that we're bringing up hacking because
Uh-huh.
like last night I was on YouTube
Mhm.
and there was this guy that Nate Shot was watching on Warzone,
Oh,
Right?
Warzone. Call
Yeah.
of Duty Warzone.
and this guy like he died from him, and then like he started spectating him because he was like, "There's no way."
Mhm.
So he spectated him until he won the game, pretty much.
Yeah.
And this guy, like, he did not care who was watching. He was going off across the map. He was just like "Grrrr," getting kills. "Grrrr."
But was he like aimbotting? Like was
Yeah,
it like he
like
snapped to people?
he would snap to people and then just like
Yeah.
back and
Yeah.
forth.
Snap
But
and
then
it'll be
like everyone was like kind of like, oh, it could be
that
that
really
he's
good.
that good.
Yeah.
But then like he just ran up to a building and shot through the wall. Like that you can't even
Oh,
see through,
and he
and
knew
he
he was
got
there.
kills, and I
Yeah.
was just like, yo,
Never mind.
and he got 49 kills in that game.
That's crazy.
I was like, yo.
I think
The thing is, I don't get what you get. Like when it comes to like competitive games like that, like what kind of thrill do you get? Out
Like,
of, like
I don't know. Maybe people just like seeing like
if they want to feel good about themselves, like I got 50 kills, or
Maybe, yeah, it's like-
50 kills, 0 deaths.
I don't know
like,
how like you suck that bad that you need to cheat to win.
Yeah,
Maybe it's just that.
because I feel like if you
Sucks so
cheat, it
bad.
doesn't even feel
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's like cool, you got all those
'Cause
kills,
I
but it
think
wasn't
it's
really
like-
you.
In Apex, I can see why, because you get like badges for doing certain things.
Yeah.
So like if you get 20 kills in a game, you get like this cool badge. It's really hard to get.
But in
20 kills,
Apex,
but, like,
they'll
I
ban
only
you
hacked for
mid-game.
achievements.
yeah,
I only
that
hacked
kind
to
of
get
thing,
achievements.
That kind of thing, yeah.
In Warzone, they didn't even ban this guy. Like in
Really?
Apex, they ban you mid-game.
Yeah.
Oh, in the middle of the
you get
game, if you're
banned,
hacking?
You're
Yeah.
gone.
That's crazy.
No, yeah, it's super funny. No, but remember that one time we were like when you first land, you know how there's like almost no guns everywhere, and
Mhm.
like that's like every battle royale, but but basically it was 3 of us. I forgot who else was there, but we killed 2 of their teammates, and there was one person left.
Isn't it the Bloodhound?
The Wraith?
No, the Bloodhound.
No, the Wraith was left, and she was like zooming across the map, because all I saw was mom was like, "You'll get it, there's a Wraith left," and I turned around and like she's just like, and she booked it mad fast, and I was like, that's way faster than like any character's run speed.
It's
Like there's no way.
I love when people are like obviously hacking.
So obvious. Like I was
Yeah.
just like,
No,
no, and it's funny because it was just fast enough to get away from us, but then we were like, that seemed a little too fast, right? And then mom was like, that dude was going.
he was going
fast.
mad fast.
I remember the transition period
was
where
like,
like
damn.
remember World at War?
Mm-hmm.
There was like this period where I didn't have a PC and I still had an Xbox, but World at War had been old.
Oh
like,
yeah, it was like
and I went back. I was like, oh, let me see, and it was just straight hackers. It was just like all lobbies were just like. Well, I think even one of the lobbies was like, oh, hackers versus hackers. Like it was just like we were all just hacking against each other.
that's so annoying.
And I remember I walked into a game and like there was this guy that he like I spawned in, I died, and then I saw the kill cam, and he was like, first he started off in the land on the ground, and he's spinning in place, and then he was going up. He was going slowly up onto the map, and he just started killing everybody. Yeah, he's like a helicopter just shooting everybody. And I was like, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
There are just some funny highs where you just shoot people.
If I was a hacker, I wouldn't do it to win, but I would just do it to like annoy people, to be like, oh, I'm gonna join a full lobby, and let me see how long it takes to be an empty lobby. Like I just want everyone to like leave out of anger.
People quit.
Yeah,
just call in like 5 mortar strikes.
Or so they spawn and die. It's like, all right, I'm quitting this game.
Yo, that's crazy, yo.
People are crazy.
insane.
Yeah, I think that's the catchphrase for this show.
What? People are crazy.
People are crazy. I feel like we always say that. We're always like, yo, people are crazy.
Yeah.
People are
No,
crazy.
you know what's funny? People in the Animal Crossing community are getting mad at people for cheating because, like, basically in Animal Crossing, you get things daily in like real time days.
Yeah.
So like, you do something and then there's like a construction site for it. So like, there'll be a museum and there'll be a construction
you have to
site for a
wait.
museum, and you have to wait an actual day
For it to be done.
for it to
building.
be done. Yeah. And so people
Are they switching their time on the DS?
they
on their
they
Switch?
go on the Switch and then they switch time the next day and then it'll actually give it to them and stuff.
Yeah.
And everybody was going insane. Like
Yeah.
on Twitter, it was going crazy. Animal Crossing fans were like, "You can't." They call it time traveling. You can't time travel and play the game correctly. Like that's not the right way to play the game because
Damn.
like we're all over here waiting for our stuff. Like it's supposed to be a casual, chill game, and everybody's like,
What are you talking about?
First of all, yeah, like if somebody decides to play a game like that, it doesn't mean they're wrong. They just
It's not really hacking.
Yeah,
too.
exactly.
You're just
yeah. So
changing
people
the
are like,
switch time.
you're cheating. Like you're not playing Animal Crossing.
What's
right?
making it not a chill game by doing that?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Because they're like, oh, you just want to speed through the game and stuff. And it's like, no, I just want a museum.
Isn't it like? Isn't the game like infinite?
Kind of. Well, it's funny because like
Well, it's like a collecting kind of game. It's like you
Yeah.
collect everything.
I think like two days after it came out, one of the guys from Game Explain was like, I just beat Animal Crossing, and everybody was like, you could beat that game.
It's like once you've
like,
collected
picture the credits.
once you've collect everything.
everything. I think.
like
I think that's
yeah,
what it is.
like
'cause,
once you've got the museum full and there's nothing else to buy.
yeah.
I think that's like okay. I'm
You
done with
get
this
the
game.
credits
Yeah,
and stuff,
yeah.
and everybody was like, "How do you even?" Like,
It's like the equivalent of 100%ing a game.
But
is
Twitter was going
collect.
crazy
Yeah.
though. They were like,
The
yo,
rabid
They were
fans.
like, "Yeah, you can't. You're not playing the game right." It's like
That's
just
crazy.
let people.
I mean, it's not an online game, right?
Exactly.
So
Well,
it's
like you can go online, but it's not like
that's gonna affect.
it's not like
somebody
Call of Duty
online.
where like you
Yeah.
you spawn and you die.
Yeah.
Because some guys
That'd be funny
hacking.
though.
Yeah.
You spawn and you die in Animal
Die.
Crossing. You're like, damn, I just died
Yeah.
in Animal
So,
Crossing.
like somebody just spawns a bunch of like tarantulas and
That just
As
made
a
me not
kid.
want to play Animal Crossing even more.
why?
You guys should play Stardew.
Because
people that
community's
are-
retarded.
Stardew Valley's good.
Yeah. People. I mean,
It's-
the thing is like every community is gonna
Well,
be dumb,
it's
though.
like literally like Animal Crossing.
I don't like Animal Crossing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you meant like you were gonna play Animal Crossing and now. Oh, you
That
just.
sounds probably.
Oh.
I just look at it. And I'm just like.
The thing
it
is,
looks
Stardew
so
Valley has
interesting.
combat. It's not super
That's weird.
advanced,
Yeah.
but it has cool
So it's
combat.
like Terraria
yeah.
combined with
So,
Animal Crossing.
Wait, but do you like those kind of games, Gabriel?
I haven't checked on my island in like 3 days,
Yeah.
so I
Wait,
feel like
you
it's
have
like a,
wait, you have Animal Crossing?
yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah, I got Animal Crossing.
Wait, you
It's
bought it digitally?
yeah,
Oh, damn.
it's nice, but
I love those kinds of games though. That's the thing. Like for me,
Yeah.
like games that collect, like collecting and stuff,
Yeah.
like and like
I don't know. I haven't checked on my
like I've
island
been
in a while. and
yeah,
I
like I've
feel
been playing Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah.
And
Oh,
like,
yeah.
and like what
You're
I'm
obsessed
obsessed with is no. The thing I'm obsessed with is collecting all the little materials, the crafting materials. Like like any game that's crafting, I love collecting those stuff.
But it's
That's
not,
why Terraria, like I'm
I was
obsessed.
gonna say you'd love Banjo Kazooie
Oh yeah,
because it's just a collecting game. Like you just collect mad
yeah.
stuff.
That
There's
game's
a lot of
old.
stuff to
That
get.
game's crusty old.
Yeah, but it's
The
on
thing
Xbox,
is,
though.
the thing is, I feel like it's different because like I'm collecting them and I'm also using them to
Oh,
craft.
you're using them. Okay.
So,
Yeah,
so it's like
yeah,
I
that's
like to
different.
collect, but
That's
at the
true.
same time I want to use them
Okay.
to craft.
Yeah.
You know, so like Terraria is like that, where it's like you collect a lot of stuff,
Yeah.
but then you can use it to craft,
Yeah.
and it's like I feel like it's like oh yeah.
I feel like no game like that has a good use for dirt. Like
Yeah.
I feel like
Terraria does though.
Does it?
Can you make like advanced dirt? I forgot.
I highly doubt you can.
You can
make
use mud.
dirt.
You can make mudstone, and it looks cool.
Oh yeah, that's true.
And you can paint it.
make dirt stone.
Yeah.
The only game I can think of that I like collecting in is probably like Batman. Like,
Yeah.
because in Batman you remember like
You seem like the,
especially Arkham Asylum, because you actually get a bunch of lore on so
that's true.
many different Batman villains, And
That's
like,
cool.
Oh, you read stuff, so you're like, oh, I didn't know that.
yeah, it's like I was like, yo, I did not know anything about this person. I didn't even know this person existed.
Yeah.
And that was
Yeah.
super cool. I love that.
I
And
feel like you're the
City
troll
as
in,
well.
in like games like Minecraft. Like if you were forced to play it, you just like troll people.
Yeah, yeah.
Because like you're not enjoying it.
Jonathan and Big Time actually wouldn't let me into their thing because I threatened that I would I would blow everything up.
Yeah, because you're like, if I'm not having fun, you guys aren't gonna have fun either.
They're all, let's play Minecraft. They're all playing. Come on, join. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna blow everything up if I join then.
Yo, but you should play those games, right? But learn everything about Redstone so you could troll people.
Oh,
You know?
What's Redstone?
You don't
So it's
remember
like-
Redstone?
Isn't it like to make things go fast?
No, it's like to like it's like wiring.
The
Yeah,
railroad.
it's like wiring. It's
For
like,
instance, like a basic redstone, it's not even redstone. You don't need redstone, but like what people used to do as like pranks is like they would take the pressure plate
Yeah.
and put a TNT underneath it.
Yeah.
And if you walk over it, it just blows up.
yeah, but you could do that so that like if because I know people do this. They put the pressure plate next to their door so that when they touch the pressure plate, the door's open, right? But a creative way you could do that is you go underground, make a redstone wire to like the back of their house and put TNT there.
Oh, and it blows up the back of their house.
So yeah, the pressure plate will open their doors, but then it would also activate the TNT that's in the back.
Yo, remember the
and
war you
blow up
had,
the back of
Gabriel?
their Yo,
Was it Alfie and,
yeah, I almost lost some friends over that because that was so annoying because I built a house
And they
then
were like, it's ugly. Right?
they were like, it's ugly, but instead of like telling me that it was ugly, because they told me after,
Yeah.
instead of telling me it was ugly, and because I'm starting to like build in Minecraft, I don't know how to do anything,
Yeah.
and so instead of telling me it was ugly, they blew up my whole house, and I was like,
Was it just an empty plot?
huh?
Was it an empty plot? Like they told you to build it
Yeah,
over?
they were like, here, build here, and I was like, I got you, and I started building stuff.
Yeah. No,
I
but
thought-
when
I
they
thought they were
remodeled,
the-
did they
No,
make
no,
a
it
new
was just, like,
house?
shat- no,
it was just something?
It was just blown up. Yeah, it was like pieces of my house left.
And you got
midair.
dumb mad.
And
You
I
got dumb mad.
and I started blowing. I blew up the whole server.
Okay.
And then they deleted the server.
Yeah, and they deleted the server.
Well,
yeah.
didn't they ban you then delete the
they
server?
banned me and then deleted the server. And then I
What's
had his
this?
login. No. I think they banned me first because I was getting mad and they kept reverting it.
Yeah.
And so I had his login.
So
for
you-
his Minecraft,
and you
so
went
I logged
crazy.
his Minecraft, destroyed everything, and saved it.
What would you do if they blew up your house?
Because they didn't tell me that my
See,
house
look,
was ugly.
hold on.
But they didn't like if they didn't tell you your house
Okay.
is ugly though.
No, look, I don't care. Look, I don't care.
Yeah.
If my house
Yeah.
got blown up, I wouldn't care.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
See, in my opinion, you're part of the problem, Gabriel.
Damn,
Okay.
That's crazy.
Okay, because if I can't blow up my friend's house in Minecraft and they'll actually get mad at me in real life, then it's
Yeah.
just like, you're dumb. I don't like
Yeah.
you. I'm not saying you're dumb, but
But like,
you shouldn't get mad.
Yeah.
You
Again,
just
Muffin,
blow
I
someone
was
else's
like-
stuff
But I guess that's
up.
why you don't play it because like you know how much it means to somebody. Like that they
Yeah.
know that stuff and you
And
know.
to me, it's meaningless. You can just
Yeah.
make another server.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like,
No,
you
but
know?
like I spent time on that house though, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying. So like that's
Right.
just time out the window
Yeah.
when they didn't tell me that my house was ugly.
It's like you
When
beat
they could've
then-
told me my
Pokemon.
house
It's like
was
you
Okay,
beat
but see-
Pokemon and someone deletes your game.
But see,
Yeah,
you
exactly.
would have had two options. You could have just made another house, gathered more materials, because you know it's a game. What are you just gonna build a house and
Yeah.
stay there forever? No.
Like, I don't know that. My ninth grade ass self thought Minecraft was gonna be forever.
yeah.
No, I'm
I
saying
know
like
Minecraft
I'm
was
saying
gonna
when
die.
you done when
It
you
is
were
still forever.
Yeah, well, not really.
It got a resurgence
yeah,
now.
it died, but
when you were
it came
done
back.
making that house, what was your plan?
to just play to just keep going with the game. I was gonna keep surviving basically.
But what were you gonna do with that house?
live in it?
Were you gonna refinance it? Were you gonna get a garage?
Were you gonna make it bigger, like, or were you gonna
No,
make
that was my
another house?
but it took me a long time to make it though. That's what I'm saying.
Were you
He
gonna
was
make-
like,
you-
"Shut up."
But I'm saying, so you're just that's it.
What else do you do a house in Minecraft?
No, I'm saying like,
What
if
are you talking
If I
about?
make a
What do you
house in
mean?
Minecraft, I'm gonna be like, all right, I'm gonna move on to other stuff. I'm gonna make a railroad.
Yeah,
Now
that's what I'm
make,
trying
like-
to do. Boy, obviously, I'm not just gonna build a house and just stare at it all day.
That's what I'm saying. If someone,
Moron.
that's what I'm saying. If
No,
someone
duh,
blew
I'm
up,
gonna do
if
something
someone
else.
blew up my house, I would not get mad because I can just make another house or make whatever I want.
But the thing is, I spend time on that house.
You're
I'm
gonna
not you
spend
where you
time in the
build- where you
game
put
regardless.
Dirt on the floor and put a bed next to it and call it a house.
All right. First off, I've done that a couple times. Alright. Second of all, if that's my house, that's my house.
Yeah, but like the
You
thing
wouldn't
is,
even
is,
know
like,
it's my
I
house.
spent
It's made out of
time on
dirt.
it though. That's the thing. It's not like Fortnite where like you build and then they blow up your building. You know, it's different. In
I know it's
Minecraft, you build a
different.
whole ass house.
Yeah, but okay. So say you
Yeah.
made a nice house, right?
Yeah,
And I went and blew it up.
yeah. I'd be mad because I spent time on that house.
You're gonna spend time in the game regardless.
Yeah,
So
but
you
not
might as
building
well-
to do other stuff, not to build a house. I don't
Okay.
want to spend all my time building a house. in
Okay, but
Minecraft.
then you're gonna build something, right?
My main thing
Other
is
than the house.
My main thing is the items.
Yeah.
If you
that's
blow
the
up my
thing,
house
yeah.
and my items get affected, I'll be dumb mad because
Exactly.
I'm like, yo,
Because by the time I came back,
my
all
diamonds. I need my
the items
diamonds.
were despawned.
Yeah.
Like they weren't on the ground no more.
But see, at that point, that's when I would just blow everyone else's stuff up.
That's what that's what I'm saying. That's exactly what
That's
I
what
did.
he did.
Yeah. But I'm saying you have to get mad about it.
So you're telling me that you're not mad, but you're still blowing up everybody else's house?
Yeah, because
I'm not
like,
mad. I'm just gonna make you guys on my level.
It's a game.
Here we go.
Because
Okay,
I'm saying,
ninja.
look. Watch your mouth. All right.
Damn, that's crazy.
Because if someone blew up my house, right?
Yeah.
I would laugh.
Yeah.
And then I would gather my stuff and blow everyone else's stuff up. Because I'm like, if everyone's
But there's no
blowing my
stuff to
up,
gather because they blew it up and it's
I'm
gone.
not mad. I'm just being petty.
Okay, well, that's the thing. I mean, again, I was just mad that my house was gone and they didn't tell me that my house was ugly when they could have just told me my house was ugly and I could have remodeled it, make it look different.
Yeah.
They didn't say nothing. They just blew it up. And then I said, why? And they said, because it's ugly. I'm like, why didn't you guys tell me that? That's what I'm saying.
But I wouldn't even care for the reason that someone blew up my house.
I mean, like, half of me didn't even care either. I was just kind of like, why? Like, you know, it's just kind of like a...
That's just you, though. I feel like
What?
you're like that.
What do you mean?
That you're like half mad and half not. You're like, that's always something that happens
like,
with you.
I was definitely mad at the time.
Or the reasons you get mad are really, really silly.
Melvin, okay, but think about it. You're not thinking about it as a ninth grade
Yeah,
brain.
he was younger.
Yeah.
You're thinking, I'm thinking
Okay.
about a ninth grade brain.
No, I'm talking about now, though. Forget ninth grade you.
Melvin, now I don't...
Now he doesn't care.
I'm
Obviously.
saying if
obviously.
you were to play Minecraft right now, so you
I'll
spend
build
like
a dirt pillar, and that's it.
And that's where you live.
And put a bed underneath, and that's it. I'm not going to spend time building a whole ass house because I don't want to do that.
I'll do that in Terraria though.
Yeah, I would. I would do that in
I would
Terraria.
just
And if you don't, if someone doesn't want to, I'll make their nice house for them.
But in Terraria, like if you have like an underground house, people can see it, right?
Yeah, they can see it.
Yeah. See, in Minecraft, that's what I would do. I would just live
Build
underground.
the underground.
Oh, and you can make like this
Wanna be a mole man.
the redstone switches, so you
Yeah.
can't even you have to press a
Yeah.
button and then it opens.
Yeah,
And it's a
exactly.
secret layer.
Yeah. But
Okay.
all I'm saying is that, like,
So you keep going.
I'm just saying,
I get the frustration because like you blew up my house without telling me.
without telling me, and I spent time on it.
But Melvin's like,
I spent ninth grade
to
time on
Melvin,
it.
to Melvin, I think
Yeah.
Melvin is like, oh, that's part of the game.
Yeah.
It is part of the game.
I could have been doing homework, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's then I'll wait for them to do homework and I'll blow up.
That's what I did.
There you go. See, there you go.
They did.
I waited for them to be offline, and I was like, you know what? I'm
Yeah.
About to wreak havoc
Whatever.
on
Yeah.
everything in Minecraft.
Yeah, we didn't talk for like 2 weeks.
Are you serious?
Yeah, he actually
wow.
got.
Yeah.
No, but the thing is that happens because I remember in the server I was in with Kevin and all them, they would get into like certain games, they would get mad at each other and just not
In
talk to each other.
Minecraft?
No, not in Minecraft.
Oh,
but in,
no,
like,
I understand in other games.
Oh,
but
in
not
competitive
Minecraft.
games, you
I can't.
understand?
Yeah.
Because like they would play CS:GO and they would play Rocket League. I remember one time I got on that server and all I heard is, "Yo, you bumped me," and then they were like arguing for like a good 30
This is
minutes.
Rocket League.
Yeah, and then they were like arguing for like 30 minutes. Then later on, someone spoke to him. No, the people that were mad at you, one of them spoke to the guy that like they angered,
Yeah.
and he didn't say anything.
Yeah.
And then someone else like, "Oh, yo, he's speaking to you." And
Yeah.
he's like, "Can you hear him?" And he's like, "No, I muted him."
That's crazy.
He's just ignoring. He's like, "No, I muted him." The thing is, he heard him say, "I muted him," though. So it's like he can hear. He's like, he just can't hear.
That's crazy.
Yo, Jonathan's like that.
Oh, he'll
Is he
like
really?
Yeah, like if there's like say he likes somebody and like he's friends with somebody on
Yeah.
Xbox,
Yeah.
and then like someone he doesn't like joins.
Oh
does
yeah, yeah.
not.
He mutes.
Oh,
them. Yeah,
He'll
no,
mute
that-
them
that's
and
true.
like
No, yeah.
you can still hear him.
Yeah.
And he'll like talk mad due and like he does not care.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
crazy.
just like,
no, yeah. I know
I'm
he
like,
does that. That's
Johnson,
funny.
you're crazy.
That's so
Yeah.
funny.
He's mad petty because like he's usually like he likes to be the party leader because he likes to have control on like kicking
Ooh,
people.
he's a control
He's a
freak.
control
Yeah,
boy.
and then like when he's not in control, he just leaves.
Yeah.
Like he leaves the party and he won't like he'll just talk to big time.
He thinks it's
Or,
funny
like-
though, right?
Big
Or like that's happened a couple times.
But he thinks it's funny kicking people out, right? Like he's
Yeah.
like,
I don't know if he thinks it's funny,
He finds joy in it.
but he does find. I think he feels good about it.
yeah.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's why he doesn't join the Discord.
Or but
Maybe, yeah.
there has
who's
been
on
a
it? Who's on the Discord that he doesn't like?
no.
though?
There's no
No,
one.
nobody.
Yeah.
But the thing is, he doesn't have any kick powers. He can't kick anybody out of
Yeah,
the voice
that's
chat.
true.
I mean, he doesn't care because he's joined my party.
On Discord?
No, like on Xbox.
Yeah.
and it's fine.
Oh, so it's like when it's like certain people.
I guess maybe. Yeah, because Gabe's been the party. I don't think he. No, actually, I don't think he likes when Ivan's like the party leader. Yeah,
He'll just leave.
yeah,
But
maybe.
would he be leaving and then just sends everyone an invite?
He used to do that a lot. Or sometimes I would get on, right?
Yeah.
And then it says like maybe half an hour later, it's like Blackout Geared is online. And then I invite him to my party, right? Because I just saw that he got
He's
online.
counter
And then he invites me. I'm like, no. I'm like, you joined my party. I invited you first.
Has there been times where he's like, I'm just not gonna join you?
Yes. No. There hasn't. But I messaged him, and I'm like, join my party. I invited you first. And he's just like, ow. And then he joins. Yeah, I'm like, you're so annoying.
Dude, he was the ultimate petty then.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But there's like this English guy that he dislikes so much. His name
like
is
British. Like he's
British. His name is Killer Kane.
Killer Kane.
Oh, didn't you say that's your boys? I remember you used to talk about him.
Yeah,
was there two of them? Killer Kane and somebody else?
Oh yeah, Spud.
Oh yeah, that's such a hilarious name.
But then they got mad at each other.
Weren't they friends?
Yeah, they were friends, and then they got mad at each other, and they didn't talk for They didn't talk for like a year.
That's
probably.
Crazy.
And then they were okay with each other. Jonathan was never okay with like Kane, and then he got annoyed at Spud, and then like anytime that they would join, it's like Kane and Spud were okay being in the same party. They just wouldn't talk to him. And that was fine. I was like, all right, cool.
Yeah. But would he get
Jonathan
annoyed?
Wouldn't stand it, even if like he would kick them if he was the party leader. And if he wasn't the party leader, he would just leave.
But would he did he get mad at them because of who they are, or if they played a game and they sucked at it or something?
Nah, because Kane, for some he like pops off like for no reason sometimes, and he hates that, and I kind of hate it too.
What do you mean pops off? Like
for something silly.
It
like,
could be positive or negative. Which one though? Positive or negative? Because pop off can be a good thing.
No,
like
negative.
Like he gets angry at somebody.
Yeah.
Oh, like a Johnny or something.
Yeah. So I think the reason there was like this one time, because on Xbox back then we used to like talk in the mic really close like this, and he hated it. Kane hated it, and so one time he got dumb mad and like cursed at me and Jonathan. And I was like, yo, this guy's dumb mad. And then like,
do you find it funny when people are mad?
Yeah,
Because me and Melissa were talking about that. We're like, that's like a Mexican thing.
Yeah.
Because Mexican people
yeah, that's true.
Like
that's
they
true.
love it when people are mad.
Yeah.
Like that's like a joke to them. Like
yeah.
they think it like other people being uncomfortable or mad like is hilarious. To them.
Because even when my kids at school got mad, I was always laughing at them. I don't even care.
But so even if it's directed towards you think it's hilarious.
Yeah. Like, no, why are you getting mad? Like, kids on the bus, they'll be like, no business. Like, I'll be like,
why are you getting mad?
Okay.
So what happened then?
So Kane actually like cursed us out, and then I was like, okay, what? I remember Trayvon was there, and then Trayvon didn't say anything.
Yeah.
But then like Jonathan was like, he didn't say a word. Like Jonathan didn't say a word, and he just kicked him. And like the next day he joined. And then like Kane started being mad smart. He was like, "Oh, what are you gonna do, Jonathan? You're just gonna keep talking in the mic mad loud, or just kick me again, huh?" And then like Jonathan just kicked him again. And then like they're just not cool anymore. Like
I mean,
at all.
that's annoying.
That's crazy.
It's like I don't know. Once Jonathan dislikes somebody, it's never gonna go away.
Oh, like you never.
It's not
he's
gonna
never
go away.
reversed his decision.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's true.
And then also this one time, one of Greg's friends, Jonathan hates him for no reason. Like
just
literally no reason.
No reason.
Yeah.
Which friend?
I don't even like. I don't know him.
You don't remember?
I don't know him at all. I think Greg met him online somewhere. But like every time he would see him, he was like, "Oh my god, I can't." And like he actually said that in his face one time. And that guy, I remember, there was one time that guy was like, "Yo, what did I even do to you?" And then he was like, "Yo, I can't." And then he just left. Like he just Jonathan just left.
That's crazy. But has he ever gotten mad over like because they play bad, or is it just always like because they're?
Nah, I would get mad at people.
Oh, you're the one. You're the one that's like.
Yeah.
Like,
because when we used to play Overwatch, like, people are so dumb.
Yeah, I remember when I was in our thing with Titty.
I was just about to mention it too.
He would. The thing is,
shout out to Titty. First of all, shout out to Titty.
Because I won't get mad if you play smart.
Yeah.
Even
that's
if
the thing is, I think you get along with him too because he gets mad at people for being like dumb in a game, or especially if someone says they're good and then they're bad. He's like,
oh, I hate that. That's why I don't say I'm good. That's why I'm always just like, I'm just like I play the game. Like, that's it.
He calls people out. The thing is, he calls people out.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So it's not that he's being like a douchebag or anything. It's just that he's like, oh, I'm calling you out because you're being. We're playing a competitive game and you're being bad.
Yeah.
It's like it's like
you're being bad.
You're being bad.
Yeah. Especially if you know the rules of the game, it's like, why are you doing that? Are you like, are you being a troll or are you like, So it'd be funny. But it actually helped me too because like when I was playing Smite, like I didn't know anything about the game. Him being like yelling at me and stuff, and it kind of made me better because I realized like, oh damn, I'm being mad retarded right now. I gotta look at my map. I gotta see what's going on and stuff. So it'd be similar like that where you'd be
like, nah, I wouldn't like.
You wouldn't call people out.
I wouldn't call people out. Well, sometimes I would.
I feel like if I see somebody's trying to get better, it's better just to be positive.
No. Overall,
you got it. Yeah.
Overall, I think it's better to be positive. I think it's always like, because you never know if someone's new, if someone's like, especially like in games like Smite, where it's like there's so much stuff to learn.
Yeah.
If someone's being bad, it could just be that they don't know the game. You know, and it's better to teach them rather than to be toxic, because then they'll stop playing the game.
Exactly.
Like, the point is, you want a big community for a game so you can have good games. You know, and if you discourage somebody, then you're never gonna play the game again.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I think the only person I've ever like been upset with was Greg. Because Jonathan, like,
because wouldn't he be like spiteful though? Because you would tell him like stop being a sniper.
Like, no, Greg, yeah, he would always switch to either Hanzo or Widow. Wow. And like everyone knows he's not that good with both of them, with either of them sniping at all. Yeah. And then like it was like he would get a kill and be like, oh, you see, and then like we'd be like, it's okay, you got a kill.
You got one, and they're gonna respawn in like 10 seconds. So.
Yeah. But like Jonathan, like he would actually play he was good.
He's the best of the bunch, right? He's like the
Jonathan is good at games. Though.
Yeah, he is good at games.
Like when we play Halo, he like he does call outs. Yeah. He's actually good at the game, and like our level good.
Isn't he? Didn't you say he's the one that told you to play Smite at first?
Yeah, he did. Him and Jake, they were on it for
that's crazy.
Fake.
But it's crazy. Like Jonathan, like I think he's the only one that never gave me excuses.
Oh,
like, when he would mess up,
he'd be like, "Damn, I suck."
He would be like, not even like I would be like, Jonathan, like, why did you do that? And then like he was like, I'm not gonna lie, I really don't know. Like,
I like when Jonathan does that. It's hilarious. Because sometimes he'd be like, I don't know.
Yeah. Or sometimes like I don't know, just hearing Jonathan sigh.
Yeah.
Like when I hear him sigh, I'm
like, I know he blames himself for that.
Yeah. I know he was trying and like he messed up.
He's like,
so that's why I don't like. I know Jonathan's actually for the team.
Yeah.
But Greg would actually try to argue with his saying his skills are good, and I'm like, no.
That's why I want Jonathan to play Apex.
Yeah. I think he would be good at it.
I feel like he'd be good at it.
I feel like he'd be good at Smite.
I feel like he'd be good at Smite too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he's the one that introduced you to it, right?
Yeah. And I was like, I don't know. I'm quick to learn games, but
the thing is, Smite is a lot. Like it's
Smite is a lot.
There's a lot.
Did you see that new game Valorant?
Oh, I've been seeing it. People that Smite people have been streaming
I've been slowly getting interested in it because
is it a first-person shooter?
It's basically CS:GO.
I don't want to do it,
but with
ults?
It's with ult and like abilities and stuff.
So it's like Overwatch?
It has like the exact same like shooting mechanics as Counter-Strike. Because you know how like people would like crouch and then shoot and then the bullets go up a little bit.
Like you're more accurate and stuff.
You got to shoot like here to get a headshot. It's like kind of like that. And I was watching some guy play it.
A lot of the Smite streamers have been playing Valorant.
Yeah.
A lot of the streamers in general.
A lot of streamers. Yeah, that's true. I remember I was watching some guy play it, and he was like, because it was like the closed beta, and everybody was like,
"Is it out yet?" Or
I think it's still closed.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he was talking to like his teammates, and he was just like, everybody was being mad nice on the team. Everybody was like, oh, good try, this and that. You know, like after they lose and stuff. And then he was like, it's probably gonna be a while until like he's like, I can imagine that when this game comes out, it's gonna be really toxic because it's like Counter-Strike, and stuff. And then like he cuts to a clip of a different game, and it's some guy being mad toxic to his team. like he'd run off on his own, get killed, and be like, yo, where are you guys? Like it's like. Are you guys stupid? Like why don't you? He asked him to like buy something because you know how in Counter-Strike you can buy people stuff.
Yeah.
He was like, "Yo, can you buy me a sniper?" And then the guy's like,
"Oh wow,
no.
It looks a lot similar." Yeah.
Yeah. There's no running.
Yeah.
There's just like
slow walking.
Yeah.
It looks just like Counter-Strike.
I mean, yeah. If you don't like Counter-Strike,
I know how much stress Melvin was on with Counter-Strike when we played.
Yeah. No. Yeah. If you don't like Counter-Strike, it's not for you. Straight up.
I thought that was hilarious. I forgot who was playing that day. It was like you, me, Alex. We were there too, right? I think Kenneth was there. We were all playing Counter-Strike, and we were playing gun game, I think, or something. And like, Melvin was getting dumb.
Weren't we playing actual like?
We played one competitive game. And then we just stopped.
Yeah. Because
and then we stopped.
We were so confident because the whole team was chicken.
Oh
like,
yeah!
Oh my god!
Yeah. Everyone's name on the team
nugget.
was chicken parmesan, chicken
parm, chicken.
And then there was just chicken, and then there was chicken breast, and
chicken
Alfredo. Yeah.
I was like,
we were dying.
And then we got smoked by chicken.
Destroyed by chicken.
Destroyed. It wasn't even close.
It wasn't even close. And we were just like,
needless to say, we were roasted chicken.
Yeah, we were the roasted chicken. That was so funny though.
Yeah.
And they all had pictures of chicken.
Yeah,
they all had the pictures of chicken.
Of their associated chicken.
Yep.
Yeah, we got destroyed by them. I think Valorant is like, it looks easier than Counter-Strike though. I think it's because it has abilities and stuff.
It's like I just want to run.
I want to break free.
I mean, you don't run in Overwatch, and you play that for mad long.
Nah, you play Soldier 76 all the time.
But there was mobility options.
Okay.
Like every character has mobility options.
Yeah, well, I mean, if you have a kit, there's definitely mobility options, right?
What?
You said, is there only ultimates or there's abilities in this game?
there's abilities, yeah.
So if there's an ability for...
There might be some mobility abilities.
Maybe.
A mobility ability.
Well, but it seems more realistic, so maybe not. Because it seems more like Rainbow Six versus like Counter-Strike-y.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't say realistic and have like abilities that like blow up an
People
entire
have
section
abilities.
of the map. Crackheads.
Crackheads have abilities.
Yeah, it's like, every character in Overwatch I think of right now, they have like mobile
Some
options.
kind of mobility.
Like
Or
Reinhardt
stim,
even. He
or
has like
speed stim.
the dash. Tracer obviously. Reaper has like the...
Have you ever gone back to play that game?
No.
Nah, we talked about it, like, because Jeff is like, yo, let's play some Overwatch, and like no one wants to play.
And you were
except
like,
me and Jeff. No,
Oh, you wanna play
I
it?
would be down, like, but like no one else wants to.
I don't know.
Well, wait, does he have an Xbox or
No, on PC.
on PC?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Like I'd be down to try it again, but I don't
No,
think I'd
I'm
ever. I don't think I'd ever get back into it.
I'm super good.
He introduced us to Apex, so I'm like,
I mean, I'm
But
down to
hey,
play both.
what if Jeff is like, hey, let's play some Smite? He introduced you to Apex though.
No. I'm saying that like he took me off of Overwatch because he introduced me to Apex. So it's like,
wait, when you weren't Overwatch
That's
before
a
that?
damn lie.
No, but what I'm saying is that I can't go back to Overwatch because this game is
Now it replaced it.
yeah, it's kind of replaced it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But
He hasn't spoken about Smite?
yeah,
Jeff?
yeah,
No, Jeff, yeah?
yeah. I don't know. I still.
What does he say
Nah,
though?
he hasn't really talked about Smite.
Oh, no?
Actually,
He's talked a little
He's
bit.
only talked about like Monster Hunter pretty much.
Oh, because he's been on that, right?
Yeah, he's been.
Ken
on
is
that.
OD on Smite.
Yeah.
Is he?
Yeah.
He told me he was streaming and then he never streamed again. This boy was like, "Oh, I'm streaming now," and then I downloaded.
He always
Twitch.
talks about it.
Yeah.
He always like every single time we're playing Apex, he's like, "You want to play Smite?"
No, but he always says it like he's like, "You should play Smite. You should play Smite."
Yeah. The only reason I started.
He's bad. And he's my worst agent.
Yeah.
He's never gonna persuade you
Yeah,
guys.
no, never.
He's so bad at it.
No. You can say Smite, like you can say the word Smite to me once a day, and that'll be more convincing than kind of.
I think we just talking on the podcast.
No,
is a bit
just
more
the word
convincing.
Smite. Yeah.
That's funny.
But
Like,
I mean,
I
Jeff convinced you super easy to play Apex because Melvin hated Apex before, but I think it was because like Apex is really different now. Like I was watching videos about Apex like when Melvin first played it. It's really
completely
weird.
different now.
Yeah.
Because they're on top of it, right?
Yeah,
But
like
the fact that
Respawn
Jeff-
really like they hear the community and they're like, yeah, we're about to change mad stuff.
And we were playing Borderlands. Jeff was like, "You guys want to try Apex?" And I was like, "I never played it." Melvin said it was bad, but and then Melvin was like, "You know what?"
Yeah, because no, because Jeff was like, let's, you guys want to try Apex, and you were like, I'm down, and I was like, all right, if you guys are down, I'll try it.
That's what happened to me. Like I told you before, that's what happened with me and Smite. It was like a day where like I don't even know what I was playing, but it was just pretty much like I couldn't think of anything like they said you want to try some Smite, and I had no like I had no what's it called,
knowledge,
no rebuttal.
Oh,
Like there was no game, there was no excuse I could have used to be like, nah, I got this to play, or I'm doing this. I literally had nothing to do, so I was like, sure, I'll try it. And I was kind of angry. I was like, I'm playing a MOBA. I hate
I don't
this.
want to play this. The thing is, I like Smite.
I want to try it. From what I've seen,
knowing all the purchasing stuff and like,
And
I don't know.
Oh, is
all
it
that.
like? Is there like an economy system like CS:GO where it's like you have to buy certain things and
kind of.
Well, with all those kinds of games, is you're always trying to buy the cheapest item that'll give you the most power. Yeah, pretty much. But with Smite, for certain roles, it's easy because you could just like look at what pros build and like, oh, I'll just build that, and you'll be. If you're in like low levels, you're probably gonna do good because no one knows what they're doing, you know. So you don't. I don't think you have to be as much like you don't have to pay attention as much as you do in like CS:GO or something. And in this, you just, what do I build? Someone tells you what to build, and then you'll be good and whatnot. But it's one of those games that you have to like play and then learn as you.
Yeah,
go along.
because it's like it's not only that. But then it's like also like
you have to know what every god does.
That's
like
exactly
in Overwatch,
what I was about to say.
In Overwatch, it's the same way because like to play Overwatch, you have to know what everyone does.
Yeah. And it's like you have to know literally just by looking. It's like once you see a Winston jump, it's like Winston, we gotta switch to like Reaper, we gotta switch to da 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 da.
Yeah.
But in this, it's more like, oh, this person has this crowd control ability. I gotta buy this item to counter that. Or some people do a million IQ plays, and it's crazy because like there'll be moves like there'll be leaps that you can use, and you can leap on somebody, and that knocks them up. So like they'll use like an item to make them immune from the knock up, so that they can kill the person back. Like it's like they do some crazy stuff. Yeah, but it's it's a game that once you pick it up, you're like, It feels really good. It feels really good to win because you feel like you really like big brain somebody else. You feel like you have a million IQ.
I was gonna say, like, is there really any like benefit like to either using like mouse and keyboard to controller?
You can use. I mean,
because controller seems simpler to me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like for me it was more complicated. Really? But I guess it could be complicated in the fact that like where your fingers go.
Like WASD 1 2 3 4.
Yeah, that's all.
Because I can't really. I don't know why I can't 1 2 3 4 on keyboard.
Yeah, can't do that either.
Yeah,
and he has to find a simpler way to do it.
That's weird.
Yeah, that's why I'll probably.
The thing is, this boy he would be like this, and then he'll lose where he is.
Yeah, that happens to me.
But the thing is, he has to look down to like see where he's pressing.
Yeah,
that happens to me very rarely.
But on shooters, it doesn't, right? Like if you're playing a shooter,
like on Apex,
it's because like
sometimes like I'll press a like because like all right.
Will you like shift your fingers over or something by accident?
I've shifted my fingers once in my whole.
Like I'm saying, like do you know how you have your 3 fingers on the WASD? Yeah. Will you like accidentally move them or something?
No,
no.
Definitely.
So what do you mean then? Like do you?
For me, it's like sometimes like. Wait, here's WASD.
Yeah.
It's just with F and G.
F and G. I was about to say.
Oh, you can't move your fingers like that.
Because no, I'll forget which one. I think G is first. So like in Apex, I'll pull out my
You just use.
I'll use my ability, but I want to pull out my grenade, and that's the only thing I can.
I would say just switch it.
Yeah, because you can switch your mouse too.
Switch your ability to like Q or something.
Yeah. That's what my ping is.
Yeah, I use that for ping because that's Battlefield ping.
Yeah.
And
ever since you mentioned that, it's all good for me. So.
Yeah. In Smite, there's a lot of fat fingering opportunities.
Yeah, so that's why I was like, I'd rather play on a controller.
Okay, you can try that. You can try that. I know Kenneth's comfortable with that, but he's been trying to switch to mouse and keyboard. But I don't know. I think it's just what you're comfortable with. But for me, the controller was way more convoluted because you have to like hold buttons to cast. Like you have to you have to like hold buttons to cast spells and stuff and whatnot. And you have to like. But
I'll see.
Yeah, you can see.
I wish it was like. See, this is why I like point and click movement.
Oh, you do? I thought you
just because I don't have to focus on the WASD.
Yeah. Well, you don't have to focus on
1 2 3 4.
Yeah.
So you just
that's why I like the joystick.
click where you go, and then
there's benefits to both, I guess.
Yeah, and it's like I guess it's like what you like and what you're used to and stuff and whatnot. I just the reason I like I said I like Smite is because it's like it feels like a third person shooter even though it's not. It's like a big brain kind of game.
And it's like it's not only that, like, you have to remember all the gods. It's that they're adding even more. Oh yeah, and then, they add billions like every goddamn month. They're putting Baba Yaga in the game. Baba Yaga is gonna be.
Isn't there like 900 characters in League?
Oh, there's a lot I think too.
Something like that. I don't know. It's just like
I don't even want to talk
what's
about
the point of.
Let's not talk about it.
There's rumors that Cthulhu's gonna be in Smite.
That's cool.
That would be fire.
Yeah, and I was like,
But see, I like the characters in Smite.
Yeah.
Like,
I like the mythology.
Cool.
The mythology
is cool. Then they have skins for that. Like that's cool.
There was Ruby skins in the game.
Oh really?
Yeah, there was Ruby skins.
What?
Ruby's mad cool.
Yeah, and it was like a collaboration that they had with Ruby.
That's fire.
I guess with Rooster Teeth, right?
Yeah. I can't watch Ruby. It's way too corny for me. Like, I was watching. I was like,
I'm not gonna hold you. It's corny. It's corny.
I saw the first season.
Every time I think of Ruby, though, I think of like your job at H Mart.
Oh, Ruby.
Ruby. My name is Ruby.
Yeah. You know, you're like the only one that reminds me of this person.
Every time I think of Ruby, I think of that.
Funny.
It's me, Ruby.
It's funny because like the way isn't Ruby spelled for the show? It's called
RWBY.
In my mind, that's how that lady spells that.
That's how she says it.
Yeah, my name is Ruby.
She definitely does not say you. Like, it's
no,
my name is Ruby.
Ruby.
H-Mart.
H-Mart. It's Ruby. H-Mart. Can you imagine, please? Yo, do you have that voicemail still?
Do I have my phone still? The LG? I think I still have it on my LG.
I was about to say you didn't transfer
I think that's...
No, yeah, my LG's in my room. I think I still have that voicemail on there.
Really?
Yeah, it stays there.
But it doesn't transfer to the other one?
No, it doesn't transfer, but I still have it. So I can just turn that phone on.
Maybe.
and listen to the voicemail. I'll play it on the podcast one day.
That'd be hilarious.
My name is Ruth.
I hated her though.
She's trying to get you to work.
Yeah, I don't know. Want to? She said, "Priest."
No.
I got a job. She wanted me to work. I didn't want to.
Yeah.
What did you do?
Wait, he was mad because every day, wouldn't you call in every day to ask her?
True.
And then she would be like, "No, I don't have you working." And then like the one day that she did, you were like, you were doing something.
Yep, I was doing something, or I didn't want to go. Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like it's you didn't want to go.
The thing is, you never had a schedule, right? It wasn't like you worked this day.
Yeah, it's like whenever I worked,
it was like on call, right?
Yeah, it was like on call. They would call like during the week.
Yeah.
And I'm like, all right.
Orpheus was on call.
Oh,
I can't do that. I can't do that. Yeah, tell me what.
He was never on the schedule.
Oh.
and I was like, does Orpheus still working? And
I remember
when we need him.
When I played, I was like. When I would play with Titty,
that's crazy.
Titty would be like, I can't talk about Orpheus because he's like playing with Orpheus makes me depressed. And I'm like, dang.
Did we tell you? I mean, you weren't there, but I remember I don't know if I told this on the podcast or not, but we were playing Overwatch and it was me, Kevin, Titty, and Orpheus.
Yeah.
And we had 2 randoms.
Yeah.
And one of the randoms was named Orpheus.
Oh yeah.
Same name, like spelled exactly the same everything.
That's crazy.
And Kevin was like, "Yo, Orpheus, like, look." And Orpheus was like, "What?" And he looked and he was like, "It's the same name." And they both had the same exact name on Overwatch. And then we were just laughing about it for a while. And then
he messaged them.
They were like talking to each other and stuff, and it was so funny. And then Kevin was just like, "Yo, how'd you come up with the name Orpheus?" And then long pause. He goes, "That's my real name." and then Titty was like, "Damn, you must have been bullied in high school."
Long pause.
Like, yeah, it's the longest pause ever. He's like, "It's my name."
He's like, "That's my actual name."
Kevin goes, "Damn." Kevin was like, "Damn." Titty's like, "You must have been bullied OD." I felt so bad. It was like watching a train wreck. I was like, "Oh no!"
Titty the thing is, and Titty's like he just says it, like he does not care. Like whatever's on his mind, he's just gonna say it. And that thing happened. Whenever he would do that, I'd be dying.
Oh my god, that boy was the most unfortunate.
He would like bluntly to someone's face call him retard. Like
it's so crazy. Except for Orpheus.
Yeah, except because he felt too bad to call him anything. He told me like, "Oh, he's so bad at all these games. But I feel bad to tell him he's bad." And I'm like, oh.
Jonathan's low key like that too, though.
He feels bad to tell people.
No. Like he'll like say whatever because he has the power of like.
Oh.
Not.
It seems weird, but because like in person, Johnny sounds like a completely different person from Xbox party person.
He is a different person.
That's crazy. He's got a mad with power.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We gotta have him as a.
He's untouchable when he's like on the media.
He's a keyboard warrior.
He is a keyboard warrior.
That's crazy.
He's not a keyboard warrior. He's a keyboard legend.
Damn, that's crazy.
He's keyboard legend, but also voice chat legend.
But the thing is, like, what if he came to our Discord and I'm like, "Yo, Johnny, you're trash," or like someone's like started to like, like the tables are flipped.
It depends because sometimes it's like he can sense the tone, and I'll be like, "Johnny, you're trash," and he'll be like, "Huh?" I'm just like, ugh. I think it's mostly like if it's somebody he doesn't know.
Yeah. Oh,
then he's like,
I just met you.
Then, yeah.
I get that though.
And some people on Xbox are like that. Like they barely know you and they're already calling you garbage or something.
Yeah.
Or like they start to play around with you like they know you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Yeah. I don't think I ever had to like. I don't know. I don't think I've ever had anybody like outright call me trash on Xbox. I was playing Apex one time and like, dude ran off on his own, got killed, and they called me and my teammate a retard because we were like mad far away.
Yeah.
And then we're like, "Yo, you're mad far." And then I went to go revive him, and then he quit the game, and I was like, what's the, like it's so stupid. It was on like chat too. He didn't say it. He was like retard, and I was like, okay.
Yeah. I remember actually like when I would play Overwatch, like
oh my god, playing with randoms on Overwatch.
It was only I think Greg only like played Widowmaker and Hanzo when we were like a full squad because people would be like antagonizing him so much, like, "Oh, switch."
So he's like, but then like, people.
Yeah, when I would play with Greg by like it was just me and him playing comp and 4 Randys.
Yeah.
Like he would actually cooperate. He would listen to me, and like I remember. We've encountered that as the same thing. Like people would call him trash, and he would pop off.
Really?
He would pop off, like go insane on them, and then he would shut them up though. Yeah. Like Greg would go like off. Like,
like people that he doesn't know that well.
Yeah, no, it's like Randy's. Yeah. Like he would be like, yo, you're trash, you're retarded, you're garbage, yo. What is this? Like your first day playing? Like Greg would like he would finesse them so hard to the point like they just stopped speaking. I was like,
see, that's the. I feel like I've been in that situation and I just laugh because it's just so like
yeah.
It's only a game.
It's crazy. It's nice when people get dumb mad and they like type at you. I'm just hearing the you know, like we get so heated.
Oh my god, that's so funny. But you have to be mad.
Why you have to be mad? What was that from?
It's like some NFL player.
Why you have to be mad?
Why you have to be mad?
Nah, if someone's trying to trash talk me while typing, I'm like, I would just laugh mad hard and say it through the mic.
On the mic, yeah. I wouldn't type back.
I would probably just repeat what they said in a fat voice.
So you'd be fun to play with Smite with because you'd be like,
why are you trash? Stop playing like that.
Stop saying like that. You guys suck.
You could probably annoy somebody too because like certain what?
Huh?
Damn, that's crazy.
You're a monkey.
I'm a monkey.
Wait, okay?
No, I think. Or the Instacart is here. Our H Mark 2.
This is the
see her running around.
Yeah.
Spicy quarantine interruption that wouldn't happen if we weren't in quarantine.
Yeah. No, it still would because it's Friday, 6:48.
Nah, it would maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know because we would have done it earlier because I got out of school at 2 and then we usually do it at 3.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Everything is in
we
order.
would have been on. Yeah, we would have been on time.
Yeah.
So.
But we can. But I mean, because of quarantine, we can also do like podcasts like on Wednesday or like whenever the hell we want.
Yeah, because it's quarantine.
Yeah. And talk about how our quarantine experience has been going and whatnot.
How has it been going?
I think it's just been video games and
because that's
and chilling.
I'm like at 100 hours in Apex already, which is
I feel like it's nice. I feel
that.
like we're very privileged because I feel like we're very comfortable just being like we don't have any problem being boxed up. Although like I'm the kind of person like I do love going outside and I do like to like,
I'm missing.
I know
to the city and stuff.
Yeah. I do like it, but
I
I can endure being like inside because like I can just do whatever.
Yeah, same.
I'm not gonna die.
I got mad shows to catch up on.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh, so Tiger King.
I can send you the link to.
Is it heavy?
I have Popcorn Time on my laptop and it's all on there.
Popcorn Time is still a thing?
Yeah.
Damn.
Season 10?
Yeah, it's
okay.
all on there.
Wait, what do you guys watch?
1080p and everything.
Walking Dead.
Yeah, I'm finally catching up.
Yeah, finally.
You guys gonna watch Tiger King?
I'm definitely gonna watch it.
I'm gonna watch it. I was watching Dave.
Well, you guys should watch it so that we can talk about it.
That's true. Yeah, we should do that.
Wait, you were watching what?
Dave.
Dave what?
Lil Dicky's show.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's actually like it's surprisingly funny. It's kind of like
surprisingly funny. You thought it would not?
I thought it wasn't gonna be funny.
Oh, you thought
I thought it was gonna be corny.
Corny.
Yeah, but like
it looks like
there are some corny moments in it, but like I've laughed enough to be like, okay, there's some comedic.
I'm finding a new love for reality shows.
No, oh yeah, catch up, boy. I've been on reality shows. Well, mostly just like MasterChef and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So
no, but we've been watching 90 Day Fiance.
90 Day Fiance.
It's hilarious.
Nah, I know it's probably hilarious.
It's so funny.
Those shows are funny.
They're mad funny. Yeah.
I remember Michelle was showing me
she's dying of laughter back there.
Michelle was showing me the show where like it was like these people getting back with their exes and stuff.
Oh, that sounds corny. That sounds cringy though.
But it was like cringy but like funny and it's like why do people like I don't know, you see this dude and you're just like
but you know the premise of 90 Day Fiance?
Look at this dude.
I think I've seen some clips.
It's exactly what the title says, but it's like these people that go to other countries and they meet a girl and they're like, "Oh, I love you." So like they give her.
Isn't that they're making mad memes of that fat guy with that Asian lady?
With the mayo hair.
Yeah.
I've seen clips of that. Isn't she Salvadorian?
She's Philippine.
Oh, Filipino.
Yeah. Okay.
And then he was like, "I put mayo in my hair to make it smooth." He puts mayo in his hair to make it smooth.
Nah.
Yeah. And then he's like, "Yo, there's this clip of him meeting her family." And he's like, "Hey, dude, don't you feel weird that I'm like a year older than you?" To the dad. And I'm like,
older than you.
I'm just like,
yeah, nah, he's a weird guy. He wanted her to.
Gabriel knows he'd love that show.
And he wanted her to massage his feet and stuff.
Yeah.
I was like,
God.
Yeah, she has that face too. Like I made a mistake.
Yeah.
No, because I remember I was watching this YouTuber Danny Gonzalez and this other guy. Wow, his name is leaving my mind. But they were talking about like this dude who was on Instagram, like he was like bragging about like dating high schoolers and stuff. Yeah, and then they were like making fun of him, and they were just like, they're like, man, I hate it when like my girlfriend's dad doesn't let me date him. It's like I'm older than you. I was like, yo, that's so great.
I'm older.
1 year older, you said?
Yeah, he's only 1 year than her dad. Yeah. And then
so
some of them look like
can't.
train wrecks. Some of them you just like the very beginning of it, you're like, oh my god.
That's so awful. 1 year older than how?
Yeah,
damn, that's
but
that's
it's a good.
filthy.
You probably like it.
That
then,
sounds funny.
We saw Love Is Blind. I think I always explained to you.
You talked about Love Is Blind. Yeah,
that one was good too.
Yeah,
you should watch that one. I think you'd love that one.
yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's a few like reality shows that I want to watch.
Some of them are too much.
Any.
Like we were watching Love Island. That one was way too over the top.
Love Island.
That one was way too much. It was like so concentrated retardedness. You know, like it was like.
Isn't it like a Jersey Shore combined
but
with
like British people.
British.
And somehow it sounds more ignorant.
British British Jersey Shore combined with like The Bachelor.
Yeah, it's like so weird.
That combination sounds awful.
And then these people that you can't even understand because they're from like the thick accent
like
places. Like
they're speaking like Cockney.
Yeah, but like times two.
Yeah,
that sounds Swahili.
Fada.
Come to me, Fada.
I forgot her name.
Be my hat, boy. What? You never seen that?
Oh, the little meme.
Be my hat. You never seen the Be my hat picture? So stupid.
I gotta find this clip of this girl talking, cause like.
Be my hat, boy.
Damn.
This. Oh, that's Melvin.
Yo, please stop. No.
It says like.
Yo, this is nice though.
It's just a.
It's a vacuum.
Yo, can you?
Mom, there's crumbs on here. It's a vacuum.
Yeah, I know, I got that.
Yeah. If you're on video, you can see him. Just.
All right, Melvin.
Isn't that an interesting smell that those vacuums make?
A smell?
I don't know. There's like a vacuum smell.
Smell it. Smell it. Stupid. You just put your nose on crumbs, idiot.
It's gonna vacuum my boogers.
Ew,
yeah, I like the smell.
All right, stop.
You're gonna kill the people listening.
Stop. Yo, be my hat boy. No, father. What did you say to me?
I'm so sorry.
Why?
Be my hat boy.
I'm trying to find this damn girl and how she talks. When she spoke, I was like, "What in the hell did she say?"
What the heck is this? If I put this over the mic.
And now talking to it. Now talking to the mic.
Hello?
Hello.
Yo,
that's stupid. Good.
Anybody there?
Just you should act like you're trapped in a well.
I need help.
That's how you'd act if you. Okay.
I'm stuck.
Where did that come from?
In third year. Hello? Roger, over. Alpha to beta.
Okay.
You've been dying to use that.
Yeah, I was trying to find
something.
Yeah, there's nothing.
I'm in a box.
Get me out.
I need help. What?
Oh, there he is.
You're so funny.
You're so funny.
Jesus Christ.
Don't talk to me like that.
Let me see if I can find this. It's gonna make your ears bleed.
Okay, what is it?
Oh, that's an ad. Let me not play that on the microphone.
We're sponsored by
Hopefully, we're not
Bolt.
by Gatorade. Listen to her accent.
Mate, so nice. Woo! Do that thing where we put our arms right. You know that hand thing?
You know what I'm doing? You know, put your arms around.
Yeah, because we are like in a bit of a mood.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
oh,
yeah.
babe.
3, 2, 1.
Free.
Winner, chicken dinner. You want it, babe?
I'm gone. Yeah.
Why he say it like that?
Yeah.
Winner, chicken dinner.
Oh,
Listen.
so cute.
Oh, mate, so nice. Woo! Do that thing where we put our arms right. You know that hand thing?
Oh, yeah.
I see it in movies.
Their accents are crazy.
What I'm doing? I see in movies.
I want to find. But there was times in that show where she was talking. I was like, "What are you saying?
like-
what are you talking about?" Oh shit! That's serious.
People here, drinks are flowing. Yeah, good night.
This is some so something you'd be interested in.
Yeah, well, I'm always in Chloe's salon getting my hair and makeup done every 2 weeks.
What the hell?
Well,
I'm always down there. Get up, wing me on it. You know what I mean?
Watched her before and asked her for tips, so she's gonna be doing like an online blog and like showing people how to do it.
Somebody have my mind.
So like, imagine watching that show and everyone just talks like
She
that.
sounds like she's singing in a different language.
Yeah, yeah. It's hilarious. I still
And
got
then her
the-
voice is mad nasally.
Yeah.
Come around, love. Don't you know only one can do? I'll be on the always be a minute, throw you up.
Okay, where's the- I don't think it works. Hello,
Like half works. Oh.
I'm trapped in the well. So help me. Help me. I can't see the bottom of the bed. Oh my god, there's fire on there. It's my own sitcom.
Oh, my back. My back.
Yeah. Quarantine's been nice.
Yeah.
Living
been
off.
alright.
Living off. He's suffering.
Yeah, I don't want to do
I've-
like any of my schoolwork. That's the only thing that I hate about quarantine.
Because your school's still going on.
Yeah, but I'm
Has your
like,
school canceled for the rest of the year?
like, yeah, like we're in quarantine, online classes for the rest of the year.
Oh, so like there's no more physical like. Damn.
What about college?
That's what he's talking about.
Oh, I thought you were talking about work. It's because you say work and you say school is the same thing.
I said school.
You like interchange them sometimes, and it makes my head hurt.
You stupid.
Because mom would be like, oh, I got to do work. And I'm like, are you talking about work or are you talking about like schoolwork? And mom says schoolwork. And I'm like, why did I even ask that? Because I don't know what you mean by schoolwork. Because both of them is schoolwork.
Yeah.
So it's half my fault. I'm not even going to lie. But you confusing.
But yeah, because it's like I wake up and I'm like, I have to do this thing. And then it's like I see the computer right there and I'm like,
Apex.
I want to play video games. Like yesterday I tried watching a movie
Oh, yeah.
It's-
He fell asleep 3 times.
3 times.
You fell asleep?
Yeah.
Damn, that's like old man.
And I tried watching it because I'm not reading it. If I read it, I'm just gonna full
Wait,
blown.
what
go to
movie
sleep.
are you watching?
A Doll's House by
Alright.
Henrik Isbin.
It's like an old movie.
Yeah, it's like a play.
Oh. There's no like new version of it that you can watch to like kind of get the
Nope.
quicken.
I'm
What-
watching the newest version.
Yeah. What about the? Can you just get the what is it? The Spark Notes? Is that what it's called?
Mhm.
I mean, yeah, I could technically, but I don't know.
Just
I think
'cause
he's
it's
like
like-
looking for like specific answers.
Oh.
I'm just like, damn it. He like realistically wants me to read this thing. Like, I'm just like, yo,
Realistic.
Really? It's like you really want me to read this?
I'm not gonna read. I can't do it.
I'm not going to read.
I'm gonna end up failing that class
Get
probably.
Get an audiobook.
That's crazy. Yeah, get an audiobook, yo. Don't.
That's why I fell asleep.
No, an audiobook.
I mean, well, technically, because like I had to play up like. The
Oh, and you were
actual-
like you're supposed to like you're
I was
following along.
following along.
Mm.
It was like the same thing. You
Some
know?
people follow along, some people just listen. I don't know if you just want to take notes.
If I just listen, I'm knocking out.
I
If
can
I just
imagine-
listen, I'm not going to pay attention.
I can
to
imagine Melvin just like sleeping like
it. Yeah. I feel like if I put on an audiobook, I'm going to stop listening like halfway through it.
because you'll be doing something else,
Yeah.
Like I remember the
Because
first
who
5
just
minutes.
listens to an audiobook on their bed just like...
right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know. I don't get it.
Like yesterday, I watched the first 5 minutes and I remember what happened, and then like I fell asleep and I was already on 50 minutes, and I was like, oh, God,
I got the first 5 minutes on lock, like easy.
Exactly.
No. Just like if I listen to like an audiobook or like if I'm like forced to read something, I'm like first 5 minutes easy. I got that.
Yeah.
See, I watched
but after that.
I watched Othello. That was interesting. It was
that
good.
was interesting. Yeah. See,
this thing,
Othello
it was like
is the Othello? Is that movie like word for word?
pretty much, yeah.
That's good. See, I like that. I hate it when it's just like an abridged version. It's just like don't.
This thing is pretty much word for word the one I was watching.
Oh, okay.
It's like I can't.
But it's not interesting.
It's not interesting.
Yeah.
What is it about?
I don't know.
That's crazy.
All I know is like the main character.
I don't know.
Like one of the main characters is like obsessed with money, and she's like, I don't know. It's so weird. It's like she almost acts like a pet.
The amount that you
towards
could write,
her husband.
the amount that you could write based off of that alone is easy. That's how I passed my English classes. I took like the most basic thing and
I
just wrote
bullshitted it so bad.
OD, yeah.
When I took a test, I remember taking a test in my when I had a comp in Lit 2.
Mm-hmm.
I remember like we were doing what's it called? Great Gatsby.
Yeah,
I did not read that book. I saw the movie, looked at some quotes, used the quotes, and I passed that. I passed with like a 90, and I was like, "That's what's up."
Talk about the green light, and that's it.
The thing is, I don't know what your teacher wants. If your teacher wants something else,
because like there's nothing really necessary from this thing, because I think for the rest of the semester, all I have is one more reading assignment, an annotated bibliography, and the last paper.
What's
Oh well, no.
I just
wait.
Do you have another book you have to read?
No.
Oh, okay.
Yo, I just remembered what made me pass my essay on The Great Gatsby. My English teacher, shout out Mr. Sisk. He showed us a rap on The Great Gatsby.
A rap?
A rap. He showed it to us in class, and everybody was like kind of making fun of it. But then the guy kind of went off, and everybody was like, and he was like, okay. And I'm trying to remember the name of it because it wasn't just The Great Gatsby rap. It was like an actual song. Man, if I could find it, I want to play it. Yeah.
I remember. I'm not gonna say his name because this is kind of a little serious.
What?
One of my teachers in high school like helped me cheat on my regents.
Really?
That's crazy.
Like I was like, yo, I don't remember this. Like I was like, and then he was just like he came up to my desk and then like he looked at my paper and he like looked towards the door and looked back and he was like, it's this. And then he was like, this one's
That's
this.
crazy.
And I was like, okay. And I just did it. That's my guy. Not gonna say his name.
His name was it's the first one.
But
it's the first one.
But I feel like those tests are like bull.
Low key.
Yeah, they're pretty bull.
Yeah.
They're pretty ass.
Pretty trash. But yeah, that first one. This is how I passed my.
All right, here I'm gonna show
this.
you.
It was so it was so it's very corny. Play it. And I think this was like somebody's school project or something like that.
This is Soccer Kid 2420 on
Daisy's
YouTube.
Lullaby. I want to see your guys' reaction to this.
Soccer Kid. Oh, look at that.
Oh no.
Do you think he has a career right now?
Do you think he has a career?
Rap tribute to
The Great Gatsby.
To F.
Man, yo, I listened to this like 20 times just to get it down. To get down like the little piece, because he played it to us in class, and then he would pause it and be like, "You heard what he said?" And then he'd like, make a note on that, and then we'd all be like, "Oh, okay, I got you." And it was just so like, damn, that's really.
What?
Sounds like it's coming from outside.
Yeah. Damn, this is like throwing me back to 2012. Mom, you want to watch the video because it's also really like
cringy.
Oh, what the half cringy? Yeah. Well, no, it's pretty cringy. I'm gonna say it's pretty cringy.
There's a reaction video right here for YouTube.
This is our first reaction video, and it's Daisy's Lullaby.
Oh my god.
Let me stop. Everybody died at that part. Everybody was like, "Oh no!"
I don't even know what he's.
Oh no! He did not just say that. So you need to go back right now. Go back.
He said, "Go back."
Go back like 10 seconds.
He said, "Will Thwizzle product shizzle" or something like that.
I put annotations on.
Oh no! Wait, annotations?
No, I turned on. I mean the auto-generated closed captions.
That goes hard a little bit, yeah.
Is that really him though?
Yeah.
Going size fresh
Well, the green light's on. You should know you're across this bay, but I can't let
go.
Oh, these eggs are scrambled. You're full of lies.
Damn, he knows those words.
I've
He
seen
does.
this too many times, yo.
Under TJ's eyes, and I'd leave this town if it meant you loved me. 'Cause you shine so bright, just like those stars above me, and I'd give it all just
Melvin's like
to
shocked.
lay one
No, he's just staring at it.
It's just like,
That auto tune.
yeah.
That auto tune goes hard.
Well, I'm Jay Gatsby, my rap's be so outrageous, and just like F. Scott Fitzgerald, I keep turning new pages. You know it's tough growing up, living off minimum wages, but now they call me new money, and my success is contagious. Well, all this wealth that I have, well, it was rightfully earned, but even more valuable are all the lessons I've learned. The only regret I have is all the people I've spurned. Oh, but mostly you, Daisy, 'cause you're the one that I've yearned. And back when we were together, I always gave you my best, but to you I was tainted a scarlet A on your breast. And when we said our goodbyes, my heart beat out of my chest. Oh, but now second chances, damn, I feel blessed. And so I moved across the bay just to be close residential, because my wealth and my feelings, well, they have grown exponential. Daisy, you don't understand, your love to me is essential. I hope you open your eyes and realize our potential.
Yo, OD. Melvin, a teacher showed me this. So it has to be corny if a teacher showed
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
You should know this, Daisy.
If it's not corny, a teacher
Well,
didn't show you.
you know what a teacher showed me.
What?
My teacher showed me the slap chop rap. Yeah, this was the first time I ever heard it in my life, and I thought it was hilarious. Yeah.
Oh no. We don't have to finish it.
done
Yeah, I was
with
gonna say
this.
we don't have to finish it.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. But my teacher showed me that. I literally studied this video. I studied Great Gatsby from this video.
Oh no.
Yeah. And I passed. So
I just read it.
see,
I did not read it.
That was interesting to me.
Reading
I don't
took
know
too
why.
long.
Yeah.
But we read it in
Well,
class.
like we read it in class, yeah. But then I'm just like, my
Dumb brain.
peanut brain, yeah,
Yeah.
just didn't hold
You
any
see,
of
the thing is, when I read things in
Yeah.
class, I get them
Yeah.
like this. But once you give it to me that I have to do it on my own,
Yeah.
I don't want to do it.
But it's easier.
But if I do it, I will get it.
But it's easier if it's a song. Is what I'm saying.
True.
So it's not like he's giving me worksheets to like study. He said, "Yo, there's this on like YouTube. You can watch it." And I was like,
And you'll
"Okay."
pass the test if you
Yeah.
watch it.
And I was like, "Okay."
But-
And he also did that with the SAT. There's a band called
Yeah.
Rock the SAT, and they have
Oh, I think I heard of that.
songs. Yeah, and they're I can't even I don't know if they're good because I listen to them so much or if they're actually good, but they're probably not. Like they're probably bad. So
You're just corny.
I think I'm just corny.
No,
I think
don't
my
know.
teacher
Your teacher made me
he
corny.
made me corny.
I caught the corny.
I caught the corny from him
Like-
because he was mad cool. But
I mean,
then,
I'm pretty corny too. Sometimes I'll say jokes in my head and they sound hilarious, and I say I'm like, that's the corniest thing I ever said.
yeah.
Yeah.
But no, I fully understand that this is corny though. The Daisy's Lullaby is corny. Melvin, it got you for a little bit. So and
A
that's all.
little bit.
Yeah, that's all it takes. It takes that little bit, and then you rewatch it. You're just like,
No.
what was that? That GIF. I don't even know who it is. Jay-Z, where he's like, so stupid.
I don't even know.
We could
what-
find it.
Yeah. I don't know, like for English, like for a lot of my classes, I never studied for like any of my regents, and I just passed all of them
Regents.
because I'm nice.
That was the every year you had to take it.
Yeah.
I hate the Regents. Oh.
Hello.
The SAT was the worst thing I ever did in my
The
whole
SAT.
life. I hated
Aw.
the SAT.
The SAT.
The SAT. Oh.
It was the worst thing invented. Is there a ghost in my head?
Oh. I don't like this one.
I like this one.
This one sounds
That one's funny.
crispy.
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 Roasted chicken.
KFC manager.
We're about an hour and 14 in. I don't know what you guys think.
Let's go a little bit more. I feel like. What were we just saying? Like before.
Corniness.
Regents.
Oh, the SAT was the
Quarantine.
worst thing in my whole life.
The only one like
I hated the SAT.
What'd
I
you get on the
failed
SAT?
my math.
Huh?
Do you remember what you got on the SAT? He doesn't want to
I
share.
think like 1,200.
Oh, isn't that good?
I think that's average.
Oh, it's average. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Oh no, I don't think I failed the Regents.
I remember my boy got 700. I was like,
If you failed the Regents, you wouldn't have graduated, right?
No, I'm saying that I don't think I failed one that I had to like retake, but I'm thinking that I did.
the SAT was so stupid.
Yeah.
Yo, I remember the college that I went to. They didn't even care about my SAT scores.
Yeah, they're just like.
They were just like, "You have money? Give me." And I was like,
All I know is
You were like.
"Yeah, exactly." OD.
I had a 66 on my social studies Regents,
You got a what?
Passing, so
and I was like, I'm good.
yeah, 66. It's passing.
Yep. I was like, all right.
I actually don't care. I remember one of my professors in college was like, "It's like, what do you call a med student that passed with all C's? Like, just barely passing. What do you call him?
Med student.
A doctor,
Oh,
because he passed. So.
yeah.
So I was like, you know what? I was like, I'm gonna live by that.
I'm just gonna scrape on by.
I've always lived by
Yeah.
that. I'm gonna do
Yeah.
the bare minimum to get by.
Yeah, fake it until you make
That's
it.
why. That's why for this class, I'm trying to do the bare
We
minimum
got
for it.
the
It's like.
rest of our lives.
Shout out Born Ruffians, I love you.
Yeah.
That
Yo,
song
I feel
OD
like since
got
we're
me too.
quarantined, we could
Yeah.
probably get a celebrity guest just because like you got nothing better to do.
Hopefully.
Born Ruffians, y'all got nothing to do. Come on the show.
Tell Luke to come on.
Also, Born Ruffians, I tagged you on Instagram and you guys never even liked it.
Crazy.
I'm
They
sad
gotta look
about
through all
that.
their tags.
I mean, as long as you saw it and read it, that's fine.
What do you mean? Oh, saw it and read it and they didn't like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just acknowledge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As long as they read it.
I'm upset because I'm pretty sure I'm the only person that has Cool Compy as
You tagged them?
I tagged him and he didn't like it, and I was
Damn.
like, but he's never on Instagram either, so I kind of get it.
Nah, but Born Ruffians on Instagram all the
Yeah, I
time.
was about to say that's different. Yeah,
I was like,
Cool Compy gets on Instagram like once a year.
That's
maybe I
crazy.
should have
Yeah.
tagged Born Ruffians and Luke.
Oh yeah.
Should
Yeah,
tag both of them.
Yeah, go back and tag them right now. Cause like who else? Like yeah, that's crazy. Give me a like.
yeah, we got to just spam message all these people. Like, yo, come on podcast. You got nothing better to do. You're quarantined right
If
now.
you had one guest to have on the podcast, what
Any
would it be?
guess you want?
Any guest I want?
Yeah.
Damn, that's hard. Kanye West.
Yeah.
You would want Kanye?
Kanye would be funny.
Um,
Would be the exclusive because he's never been on any podcast. I don't think.
Yeah, yes.
Ooh.
He's been on Big Boy's Neighbor. Well, that's like the radio station. Does that count?
I hit that by accident. By the
I was
way.
about to say like
No, you said it because I said Kanye West.
I love this thing. This is my favorite sound. Yeah, the Bigfoot.
Bigfoot.
There hasn't been any Bigfoot news. I'm sad.
news like what do you mean?
I gotta keep you guys updated on Bigfoot news.
Bigfoot's in quarantine too.
Damn, that's
Oh, he
crazy. You
probably
think
is.
Bigfoot's in
I
quarantine?
think, OD.
Yeah.
He probably knows
What
about
if he
that.
got the coronavirus and died?
Nah, animals are immune.
He's not an animal though.
He's Bigfoot.
He's a
Is he an
he's
animal?
an
He's-
anomaly.
He's an animal if he wants.
He's whatever he wants to be that day.
Yeah.
I mean, there's people who really think he's a paranormal creature. So, like
Paranormal?
a being, like a being that has otherworldly power.
He has feet powers.
There's a site called Bigfoot One,
Like as in
like Air
the
Force One,
number?
like
Oh,
Bigfoot One.
What in the world is this?
Bigfoot.
Platonic Games, the people who made Ukulele,
Mm-hmm.
the like banjo,
Yeah.
yeah, they just tweeted, "Bambi's mother deserved it."
Did Bambi's mother
That's
die?
crazy. Yeah, it's the whole story. That's the start of the movie.
Just straight up.
That's crazy.
I want to know the background to this. Bambi's mother deserved.
That's insane.
That's so crazy.
Isn't that funny?
I'm honestly like,
Yo, if you saw a Bigfoot and you had a gun, would you shoot it?
yeah, to capture it. I feel like I would only shoot it, like if you would follow me like willingly, I wouldn't shoot him.
You'd be like, would,
But
you
for
try to call,
evidence?
would you try to call at him
Yeah, I'd be
first?
like, yo, I'm not gonna shoot you if you come with me, so we can show the world your evidence.
Surprised at all these ukulele fans.
Why everybody's just like, yes.
Like a lot of people have like, yo, this guy like got all the games and the plushies. Like, yo.
Oh damn, that's crazy.
Would you do that?
What?
if you saw a Bigfoot, would you shoot it and you had a gun? And you stared at it?
I wouldn't shoot him.
No?
Nah.
You wouldn't want proof?
No.
Is you knowing all the proof you need?
Yeah.
Well, so it would kind of be like this thing where like you look at Bigfoot and he looks at you and he goes like this and you go like that.
Oh, yep.
And
I'll definitely be like...
I'd be like...
So, Gabriel, you shoot it?
Huh?
You shoot it in the leg?
If he doesn't comply...
You're coming with me, Sugarfoot.
Or if he tries to attack me off the jump, then I'll shoot him.
Oh.
Yeah.
But if he's like...
If
he's chilling, I'll be like...
That's why he's going to yell at you when he sees you.
The thing is, you know...
Have
you heard of all the... I don't know if I spoke about on the podcast before.
What?
The misidentification of Bigfoot?
For
that people... No, for a bear.
So people thought a bear was Bigfoot.
But look, the thing
you
is,
gotta be dumb if you think a bear is
okay.
Bigfoot.
But now I'm gonna show you something though, and you tell me this.
I think it's arguable, depending. It's possible to be.
I've never seen a bear and thought it was Bigfoot my whole life.
I've never even seen a bear.
I've seen bears.
I'm gonna
deep.
Let's see.
Maybe it was a bear.
Look at
I guess it was a barefoot. Get it? No. That wasn't funny.
All people are
Damn it,
tax
no
people.
ads. No ads.
Big update on yesterday.
Here.
That's right. Remember that big mystery in New Jersey? We first showed you this video on Thursday. The
Hold on, let me
bear
see it.
walking
Can you
on
turn it a
2
little
feet.
bit more?
Oh, that bear is dead
In New
walking.
Jersey. We first
Yeah,
showed you this
perfectly.
video. Remember that? That's right. Remember that big mystery in New Jersey? We first showed you this video on Thursday. The
That's
bear
crazy, right?
walking On 2 feet.
I feel like from dumb far away, you'd be like, damn, he's like.
Wondering if it was real, so we sent ABC's Ron Claiborne.
What do you think?
Find out.
Oh shit.
See for yourself.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucked up.
Experts tell ABC News
That looks like bear.
That looks like a bear?
Say it really is
I mean-
a bear, standing on his hind legs and
Why
walking
he
just as
walking like
comfortably
that?
Yeah.
Walking like he's mad.
Oh, I think that if they're wounded.
Aw.
Yeah.
He stuck his head up at first, and then he stood up fully, and then he started to walk.
later, there he goes again, just 2 doors down.
That's kind of scary.
It's scary at first, but after you've seen it a couple times, it just becomes weird.
What you mean a couple times? What?
he just sees it a couple of times.
Does he have like no harm?
Turns out state wildlife
No, he's just his paws are injured, so he's like walking like.
No, like look at his. Go back a little.
State
Wait, what?
wildlife
His
officials
right
have been
arm.
monitoring
Like,
Benny
he
ever
has
since
like
he
no
was
paw at the end.
No, I think because he's curling it like
2
this.
weeks later,
Yeah.
there he goes again, just
Are you
2
sure?
doors
Yeah,
down.
he's like.
Oh, he's like this. Yeah,
He's like
he's more
this.
like this.
It's scary at first, but after you've seen it a couple times, it just becomes weird.
McGowan says local
I hate that
residents
guy.
It's like this guy's seen it. I've seen that bear standing millions of times, huh?
have been monitoring
skinny-ass
Benny
bear,
ever
though.
since he
Yeah.
was
Oh, dude.
He's hungry because he can't
a juvenile,
hunt.
under 3 years old.
Oh, he's under
and
3 years
weighs
old.
about
That's why.
250 pounds.
But yeah, I feel like if you see that a full-grown bear from far away walking like that,
Yeah.
you'll be like, "That's Bigfoot."
Maybe.
Unless you got kidnapped by Bigfoot, like our friend.
All right. Yeah.
You believe that story, right?
I feel again like the more stories you tell me, the less I believe in Bigfoot.
I believe that
because, like,
story.
All these
I
sound
think
so.
that guy saw Bigfoot
You think so?
and was kidnapped by him.
Yeah.
I think he was kidnapped by Bigfoot.
Yeah.
But like, do you think because like say if you for real got kidnapped by Bigfoot,
Yeah.
would you tell anybody?
Yeah.
You would?
Yeah.
How do you think this guy feels?
He didn't tell nobody.
Yes, he
Told-
did.
He told everyone.
Didn't he?
If he didn't tell nobody, we wouldn't be
But
speaking.
no,
about it.
but didn't he not tell anybody for mad long?
Yeah, it was a while because he was afraid.
Yeah.
He was scared that people would think he was
Scared
dumb and
people.
dismiss his story.
What else is there to be scared of after you got kidnapped by
Back
Bigfoot?
then,
I feel like
I like that. Once
what
you got
else?
picked up with
Yeah.
Bigfoot, there's nothing to be
there's
afraid of
nothing
in
to be
life.
afraid
well, I don't
You might
think
as
he
well
was
be
scared.
crazy.
I don't think
Yeah.
he was
You
scared.
might as
but
well be crazy.
It was more like he didn't want to tell anyone because everyone would just be like, "All right, you're nuts."
But like, you can't snatch any evidence for any like. How do you get out of being kidnapped from Bigfoot empty-handed? How do you not get something? You know, rip some
could
hair.
you-
Like get like coordinate. I don't know. Like
if you rip hair, you're gonna rip your whole body, Gabriel.
I'm already kidnapped though, so I don't care.
Your mind is that I might die anyway.
I might die here. So
All
I might
right,
as
but
well
that
take
guy
some
didn't
hair.
die. You think that guy was like,
I might as well take some hair.
Let me rip this guy's hair and
He
run
had a
away.
gun.
I would've done
No,
that.
He had
no.
a gun. He had a gun too.
And he had a gun.
All right, that's his fault.
But no, he had a gun.
Wait.
The
Was it
reason
like a
he-
musket or like? How old are we talking about? I forgot how old this. I forgot how old this was.
He had a musket.
I forgot how old this was. I forgot how old this story was. What was
I think
this?
he had like a rifle, but it was like it was in the 20s or the 30s.
Like, was
They
it like
didn't
a
have
one
muskets.
bullet?
He had.
Was it like a one bullet rifle?
He said he didn't shoot because they weren't hostile because they weren't doing anything.
But it's Bigfoot. Like
no,
you're the guy who's
no,
gonna
I agree
discover
with him.
Bigfoot.
I agree with him. No, Why would you shoot
something that's not hurting you?
Yeah,
like you're not gonna shoot
because
it.
because it's Bigfoot.
But then what if he shot one and then the rest of the family just jumped him?
The fact is, there's no evidence of Bigfoot.
There was a whole family.
There was a whole family of big feet.
So if you shot one of them, they were all gonna rip you apart.
But do they know what a gun is though?
They see that one of them is ouch, Gabriel. Then they're gonna be like,
ouch. He ouch. I feel like
He said they know it's ouch.
I feel like nobody can be. Wait, what's the word he used?
Oh, it's
he didn't shoot them because.
Okay, so
they weren't hostile.
He got kidnapped in 1924.
I feel like if you get kidnapped, that's already hostility. You're kidnapped.
That's true. But the thing is, when he got unkidnapped, when he got not the unkidnapped, but when he
escaped?
when he was not when he escaped, when he was like in their kidnapping, they didn't do anything to him. Like they didn't hurt him.
I wouldn't shoot a Bigfoot if it kidnapped me and it was like feeding me, because it was feeding him.
Was it feeding him?
Yeah,
I think so.
Yeah, that's what you said. I remember this.
Yeah, because they were there.
What were they feeding him? Like twigs and bugs? Like what are they?
Grass,
like
sweet grass.
Sweet grass. Damn, this boy had good memory.
I remember.
Grass?
I remember.
Yeah, sweet grass.
Yep.
Is that like magic Bigfoot grass? Or is that like
he said, yeah, you see? I remember.
All right, I feel like if I get fed, all right, damn, I don't know. It's tough.
Wait, did they like hand feed it to his mouth, or
I don't know.
Did they like give it to him?
But like still, like I feel like, how did he get let go though? Did he escape?
He escaped himself. Oh, because he had a bunch of tobacco, and he said he referred to the biggest one as the old man. He said the old man took all the tobacco and ate it, and he started having a fit.
Because so either way, he
maybe died. I don't know.
Died,
I don't know.
yeah.
Can you overdose on tobacco?
And there's
like,
of course that's not the age where there's like
maybe not for his body mass.
Cell phones and stuff like.
Yeah, no, there's 1924.
Because like modern day people can't get kidnapped by Bigfoot.
Yes, they can.
But like that's not the thing. The thing is, what I'm saying is that like, okay,
he said modern day people can't get
because like the thing that I'm saying is that, of course, people are getting kidnapped when there's no way to get evidence. Of course, once now that there's evidence, nobody's getting kidnapped. It's been 80 years and nobody's been kidnapped by Bigfoot. And like especially now, like
maybe to our knowledge.
No.
To our knowledge.
Yeah, that's true.
Maybe Bigfoot didn't let them go.
What, you think somebody has a picture of Bigfoot on their phone and not sharing it?
No, I'm saying like they died.
Yeah.
And nobody found that phone? I mean, yeah, granted, it could be hard to find a phone.
Yeah, what if they took it? Put it into
the grave?
No, like the big feet people took the phone.
Oh, now they have the phone and they use it?
Yeah, what are they doing with the phone?
I don't know. Maybe they ate it.
Because they know there's evidence on it?
No, they got it. They got to switch to Verizon.
The thing is, like, now I'm just, how do you hide that long from people?
Damn. How long has you're a full blown Bigfoot denier now.
No, I want to. That's the thing. I want to believe in Bigfoot. That's why I'm.
But now I tell you these stories and like, damn,
people get snatched off the street.
Oh, that's true. People get snatched off the street and they never find.
Telling me someone wandering in the woods camping.
But it's like
can't get yoinked by big feet.
You would think it'd be easier to find a big ass gorilla looking dude.
It's not.
More than
Clearly
a normal human because
they got powers. Clearly, they must have powers. They must have powers if they've been away for this long.
Yeah.
If I've been away, what, cloaking powers? Like Wakanda?
Who knows?
Like Wakanda. Yeah. Over his dome body.
Go through.
Who knows? Maybe their fur is like they could go invisible.
I love how you did this. Like they shake it and it's like
it just activates.
They just activate.
They just shrug it.
They're like walking.
They're like Predator.
Yeah.
They have heat vision like Predators.
Yo.
Everything looks like leaves.
They say there's like around the world, people hear like these monstrous roars, but no one knows what they are.
Oh, is it the
maybe
the
it's invisible?
Is that
the hum.
Oh, I was gonna say the hollow earth theory.
Oh yeah, it's that. It is that. But what is
underground? And it's basically like our ground is like really thin layer.
Yeah, there's this guy that said the entrance to the hollow earth is in the North Pole.
Wouldn't the entrance be anywhere though if you dig down enough?
He said
how
like
thin is this layer? That there's only one entrance to it. Like you dig deep enough and you get to bedrock and you're like, "Can I do it?"
I mean, I don't think it's hollow enough everywhere.
Like it's hollow in some places and not.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which makes sense.
That makes sense. Okay.
Yeah.
Or it could just be a really big cave.
Or it's invisible big feet people that are just roaring.
But would those things be blind?
Bigfoot?
If you're an underground Bigfoot. Because you have no light. If you're underground, there's no light.
No, I'm saying like they're just out and about on the street.
Oh, they got electricity running in there.
What if they got like the?
They got the Bigfoots. No, they got
like
Bigfoots attached to treadmills.
To
And
treadmills,
and that's how they power it.
Yeah, and they pay
And
them.
Do they know they have big feet?
Bigfoot?
Yeah.
Compared to other regular people?
Do birds know they have wings?
You're comparing a bird to big feet.
Like, well, but like, it's like
big feet are clearly smarter than birds.
Do monkeys know they have hands?
Yes.
Oh, the thing. Okay, what I'm getting is,
why, like, I'm saying because like I don't know, they have big feet.
Like, you think they'd be like purposefully trying to hide their.
He's self-conscious.
Like, I'm so good. Like, what
he's self-conscious about his.
I
big
don't
feet.
know, like, because clearly their feet. Are their hands as big as their feet?
Probably.
He wants to know a lot. We should get Bigfoot on the podcast.
Yeah. How come there's like no like hand evidence?
Because they walk on 2 feet. They don't walk on.
So like, what if one tripped?
You see, yo, all you see is just. It's like, I don't know.
It's like 7 feet away.
No. I was gonna say, you see a couple of trails, and then one it's like half on a rock, and then you see the hands on it.
Just imagine what you said, like it's like 2 feet, and it's like I guess like half the foot like smeared, and then like smeared, then it's like smeared, and then like it's like 7 feet up. There's hands, like.
I was gonna say there's a smear. There's like a giant like.
But I'm saying like 7 feet up. 7 feet up. There's like hands. It's like yo,
you see a face print.
Yo, Bigfoot, you dumb big.
The face print is like.
Yo, how come they don't got any Bigfoot tripping evidence?
Yeah, for real. They don't got no Bigfoot tripping evidence.
You're walking around in the forest, you're not gonna trip on a roof by accident one day.
Yeah. That's the thing. For this many years,
what does Bigfoot noise make when he trips?
You go,
He makes that noise.
I love how your first like, why haven't they have Bigfoot hands? Like, what could you mean by that? It's like he trips. It's like 12 feet and then just.
See, the thing is, these are the real questions, though. That's for real. I think that's a legitimate question. Because has anyone ever like gotten in the forest to see big ass handprints?
Yeah, right. That's what I'm saying. Or like even like if they have dirt on their hands and like put it like on a rock.
Yeah.
They would see the
They
handprint.
touch something.
There haven't been no skeletons for Bigfoot. There's no Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Maybe they don't trip because their feet are so
Maybe
big.
they don't have skeletons.
That's just a funny ass.
But that's the thing. That's the other thing. That's the other thing that I talk about with my Bigfoot theory. It's like, what if they don't have skeletons? What if it's just all cartilage? You can't disprove that.
They just completely just.
Yeah.
They just melt.
Yeah. I mean, when they die, they can like
Before they die, they jump
dinosaurs
into
could
their
have big ass ears, and we don't even know
That's true.
because cartilage doesn't.
But isn't there like evidence of dinosaurs?
No, I'm saying, but like, we know how their skeletal structure looks like, but anything other than that, skin and everything, we don't know about that. That's why scientists have been saying like, oh,
Yeah.
for all we know, they had feathers.
They could have been hot pink.
Yeah.
And we wouldn't even know.
We
Or
don't-
like a T-Rex could have been like like gecko,
like neon
Yeah.
green.
No, it couldn't. No, what
clear.
a lot of things.
You know, like geckos, like you could see their organs through their body.
Yeah.
No, but the newest thing has been that they all had feathers.
Feathers. No, every dinosaur.
Every
has feathers.
every dinosaur, like not just
That's cool. I like
Yeah.
that.
Do you think that that's like what Anjanath got like?
feathers and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know. Yeah, sounds like it.
But yeah,
That's
they could
pretty
have
cool.
big ass ears like Dumbo.
They're like
why-
big chicken dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They're big chickens.
Yeah, that's their ancestors. Their skeletal the skeletal structure of a T-Rex and a chicken are exactly the same.
That's the most disappointing evolution ever. That's why I always
But the
say
thing is,
like,
chickens are birds are like one of the most
Yeah.
intelligent animals
Yeah.
on Earth.
Not more intelligent than Bigfoot.
Yeah, because you know why? Because Bigfoot don't be tripping.
Exactly. Chickens.
I'm just imagining. Whoa! You're in the woods. In the woods. Whoa! If a big
And the loudest.
if a Bigfoot trips in the wood and no one's around to hear it, does it make a sound?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh God.
That's crazy. That's genius, Mo. I think that's the smartest thing you ever said.
Let's go on like Bigfoot forums and ask.
I'm looking for Bigfoot tripping handprints.
Yeah.
Bigfoot tripping. You know what's like? I always think about that, like hearing animal noises at night.
That's dumb scary.
It's mad scary. And I was like, imagine you're like wandering a zoo at night.
That's what happened when we went to Catskills, me and Melissa.
Yeah.
First of all, we had a whole glass window that didn't have. There was no curtain.
There's no curtain.
And it was facing the wilderness.
And could have been a gorilla on it, like.
Yeah, like. Didn't we play the video last time? Did we play the
Which video?
Scare Tactics?
Oh yeah, we played it. Yeah.
But I think gorilla noises would be scarier at night than like a bear.
Especially if you're like
even
in
like a dinosaur.
In the New York forest, and you hear, you know, like
that'd be
I'm
horrifying.
out.
Yeah.
I'm out.
I'd be out too.
But
like near where Ivan lives.
Not,
Can you imagine you hear like
a dinosaur noise wouldn't scare you. You said
no compared to a gorilla.
I'd be more like.
Oh, what if you heard like giant footstep noises?
Oh, if it's
like
giant
Jesse?
footsteps, I'm out. Yeah, I'm gone.
But then after the footsteps, you hear dinosaur noise. You're like, oh no, never
No.
mind.
Then I'm still gone.
Or like, what about hissing?
Hissing's not that scary to me.
But like giant footstep noises and then hissing.
Oh, and then hissing?
That's a weird. Like what is a?
That's a weird follow up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That is a weird.
It's a giant house cat.
Oh, well, I mean, if they're
or a snake.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Considering considering what we just spoke about, it'll be more like giant footsteps and
giant footsteps and then whoa.
I would laugh.
You look at the window. Yo, you need help, man?
I'll be like, you tripping, Bigfoot?
Yo, nah. I like. Part of me always wants to be
like boom, boom, boom. Whoa. No, it'd be like,
do it. Whoa. Yo, that's exactly how it sounds. No, I want to go. I want to go into the woods one day at night. We should do that.
Whoa.
Yeah.
You want to go into the woods?
I want to go into the woods at night one time.
I think I'm more scared of Bigfoot than like ghosts.
Yeah. We should rank that. Like what?
What's the scariest? The tier list?
Paranormal
tier list.
Yeah. In terms of scary.
Let's do it right now.
We could do it.
Yeah.
Is there like a tier list website that you can do?
Yes.
What is it?
Tier list.
So like, what is there to consider? There's Bigfoot, ghosts, demons.
Just look up tier
the
list.
Loch Ness monster.
Let's see if they have
Goat
one.
Man.
I can't spell.
Damn,
tier
you can't
list.
spell. Did you just expose yourself that you couldn't spell?
No, I didn't.
Go like search.
Oh, can you type?
Put like paranormal.
Skinwalkers.
Yeah, that kind of stuff. Oh, what is that?
BNHA Paranormal Liberation Front League of Villains tier list.
That's not it. Damn.
That's annoying.
That's
okay, so
the Jersey Devil.
Yeah.
The Mothman.
So I'll make one, I guess. Yeah, these are like just like
it's like anime. Yeah,
it's like anime stuff.
I don't know what that is.
So maybe I'll make one this week.
Yeah.
This next week, and then on the next episode
we'll rank them.
We'll rank the paranormal.
Yeah. What if all the paranormal stuff have like an HQ?
What?
For each paranormal thing?
No, like they're all go to the same place.
You're dumb.
Like scare people.
That sounds like an anime right there.
What'd you look up?
Bigfoot.
A tier list of Bigfoots. Biggest feet. Ranked.
Yeah, what if they have an HQ and then they probably just don't let Bigfoot out anymore because they've
Danny Phantom Ghost
suspected him too much.
That is the least possible thing in the world, Melvin.
It's like
I think that's like not believable. What is that?
What's that noise?
Oh no, that's Melvin.
Yeah.
But yeah, I guess I'll make a tier list for the next episode, and we'll rank the scariest to the least scariest.
Yeah.
We can do it twice. Scariest to least scariest, and then most believable to least believable.
Ooh,
yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Bigfoot right now is like dead middle. Right now,
It's 50-50.
Yeah.
For me, it's like a 60-50. I mean, 60-40.
Because just like considering everything in the world, why like so much evidence that could be.
But the Yeti's different, right?
Mm-hmm. He's a different entity altogether.
He probably has different powers.
Yeah, probably.
I'm just convinced that we live in the most boring world. That like.
Why do you think there's like a world with like?
Yeah, like I'm saying, like DC. Abilities. Like, imagine living in the DC world.
I wish we had.
It sounds like a world where it's really easy to die, though.
Yeah, that's true. You should be minding your own business at any point in time.
I think the Marvel universe is easy to die. Because if we have like Superman, we'd be good.
Unless Batman goes crazy.
Who said there was Batman?
Damn, there's an Apex Legends category here. Like just Apex Legends itself has its own category.
That's weird.
That's hilarious.
Apex Legend best hero Wraith.
Loba.
Oh, you saw stuff? Yeah.
What category would this even be?
Paranormal.
If there's anime, manga, Apex Legends, brands, cartoons, countries, energy drinks, fast food, FIFA, world, food and drink, Game of Thrones, League of Legends, MLS, music, NBA, politics, sports, TV shows, video games. That's it.
Politics.
We could put it under cartoons.
What if we make our own website?
We could do that.
That's so obnoxious, though. We have like this perfect create your own template thing.
I'm just saying in general for TBD, that'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
I mean,
cool.
now the Discord, you saw how I repurposed it for TBD?
Yeah.
You guys like that?
Yeah. But I was saying now, what if we just make our own websites like Paranormal Tier List?
Paranormal Tier List. We can just post it on our website, this, from here.
Yeah.
It's either cartoons.
I think that just put everything in F.
We're going to end up talking about Bigfoot so much.
Or politics. Is it a politics?
Put in politics, yeah.
Bigfoot could be a good politician.
Yeah, you could write him in for this next election.
Let's not start this. Let's not.
Oh, there's a template cover photo. Perfect.
Oh,
I already have the picture.
God.
Is it Bigfoot?
Yeah.
I wonder who.
You should have Sanjeev draw Bigfoot.
I have to put a bunch of.
Sanjeev is jeeving.
I have to upload all the. I have to put all the pictures.
All the pictures for it. Yeah. Okay. We can.
So I'll leave this tab. I'll leave this.
Time.
Yeah. All right. So I guess that's it, right?
Yeah.
TBD.
We're good.
TBD.
TBD.
My boy thinking.
I am.
He got thoughts.
Terramorphic.
You said terramorphic. No. Bigfoot.
Yeah.
Diagnosis.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.
I've been diagnosed with terramorphic Bigfoot.